This
100%. And welcome people, yeah, back to Arsenal Revolution TV. And I got my guest today here. What are you saying, Aaron? Yeah, it's been time. It's been time since the last time we jumped on the show together.
Yeah,
Obviously, we
that's
jumped
man.
on the Jazz one the other day, but yeah, a show like this.
Yeah, no, it's
What
good.
what you
Thank you very
saying?
much for
How
having me
you?
on, bruv. Do you know what I mean? I massively appreciate it. And for anyone watching now, for anyone coming back and having a little rewatch, like and sub, come on, man, show my brother some love. But no, thank you very much for having me. I'm sort of half glad the Christmas period and all that stuff's over. I've turned into a new man, Rashid. Look, what's going on here? Look, zero.
That's
What's
it.
going on? I'm trying to lose the old the cleavage and all of that.
man's
Do you know what I
trying,
mean?
man's
So
trying to do Joy Jan.
I'm trying. Well, I'm getting there, bruv. Do you know what I mean? They've got these zeros. They taste all right. They'll do. But no. Thank you very much anyway, dragging it back. Thank you very much for having me, and I'm looking forward to having a little chat, bruv, because we've got some stuff to burn through, haven't we, my man?
Sweet, sweet. I got my usual guest, Ozzy. What you saying, Oz? What you
Yo,
saying,
big up
bro?
Rashid, big up Aaron. Yeah, bro, we're here in it. Like I said, we won't stop, can't stop like before in it. But no Diddy pause.
No, did yeah. Can't stop, won't stop. Can't stop, won't
You
stop.
know what I'm saying? We'll keep pulling this out till my man's out.
No.
No,
The
man.
end is near. The end is near, and we're gonna get into that as well about how the end is near. But for now, we're gonna start with the Brighton game. Okay, Aaron. Well, what do you feel about the Brighton game? What was your thoughts on the game? What was your thoughts
Mate.
on the game?
Do you know what? Yeah, I said this to Jez, right, the game before when he was doing a little bit of predictions. Yeah, um, so I sort of start with it. I basically said, look, we've got an opportunity. Look, I think the league's done, but just roll with it. We've got an opportunity to close the gap to 3 points again on Liverpool, albeit the two games in hand, but it's an opportunity for us to just at least put some pressure on them. So I said, it's obvious what's going to happen. We're going to draw. Of course we do. Why? Why are we going to draw? Well, you only got to think back to pretty much the 7 draws that we've had all season. Look at the last two. Fulham, we had an opportunity because that game got postponed via Everton. What did we do? Shit the bed. We had an opportunity against Everton at home. We didn't even manage to score against them. We didn't even look like we were going to score against them. So I said 1-0. And look, I'm not no bloodline of Nostradamus here, but that was one of the easiest predictions I could have ever made in my life. Of course, it was going to be a draw. And as for the performance goes, let's get it right, yeah? That was just a copy and paste performance of the last 20 games that we've seen in the league. Add some more in the Champions League. Feel free if you want to. We've played at least 25 plus games this season, and in about 22 or 23 of them, we've been absolutely boring, stale, horrendous to watch, devoid of anything going forward. And it feels like we're saying exactly the same thing every single week now, every performance. Like you look at the last couple of wins, the Crystal Palace one, you say we won 5-1, but I mean, for large parts of that game, it wasn't pretty. Fair enough, you got a big win. For the Brentford game, that could have gone either way at 1-1. If they'd have took one of their chances that they had 2-1, that's a totally different game. It wasn't as if we were peppering their goal. We've got a 3 minute blitz in that half and then stank the place out and got a 3-1 win. Fair enough. But you look at the game yesterday, right? I'm thinking we go 1-0 up, yeah, which is fair dues. You know what I mean? Nice little break. Fair dues for one Neri. Hope he ain't injured for too long. You think that, all right, cool. And then you go to the second half. Now we concede in the 30, about the 60th-ish sort of minute, give or take a couple of minutes, whatever it was, yeah. At any point, did you actually look and think, wow, yeah, right, we're peppering their goal now. Yeah, that's it. We probably will get a second one. We probably
No.
will win this game. Not in 1 second in that
And sorry,
second
Aaron,
half.
wanted to add, yeah.
Go
I
on,
want to
bruv. Yeah,
add,
you crack on,
and
mate.
then go because you're
You
on
crack.
home run after home run after home run. Do you know what I'm
Yeah, boy.
saying? But but do you know that we scored against the run of play? Do people understand that we scored against the run of play against a team like Brighton? Brighton dominated us. We scored against the run of play. They should be the team that's scoring. Like yesterday, I said on Lee's stream, I said the thing is that there's a way to draw and lose. As a big club, when you face a small club that doesn't have the funds that we have, that don't have a manager for 5 years, that don't have the facilities that we have, you, the only way to draw against these teams is that to actually dominate them the whole game, and then they nick a little goal at the end, or they catch us out, or Do you know what I'm saying? Like, Aaron,
Yeah,
there's a way to draw and lose. Like last game, did you see anything going forward? Did you
yeah.
see the horrendous performance? We're gonna get into the midfield, especially the midfield. But yeah, I just
Yeah,
wanted
yeah.
to add that. There's just a
No,
way to
no.
lose and draw.
It
Go on,
fits in,
Aaron.
bro.
Sorry.
Exactly right. No, don't apologize, man. And feel free to. I didn't jump in any points. You know why? Because you make good fucking points, mate. You look, you sort of like look, and what I was sort of saying there. So the 60th minute, right? It goes 1-1. Whatever about the penalty. I mean, I think it's a bit of a weird one, but it is what it is. Man up. You're not all little teenagers on that field. Someone pull your socks up, roll your sleeves up, do something. You've got 35-ish minutes or something to get a goal. You know what I mean? You're 1-1. You've got an opportunity. Everyone just thought, oh well, we've still got 35 minutes left. There'll probably ish maybe be another chance, so we'll just wait then. You'd be If that was Liverpool or a Man City of old, they'd be absolutely going right. 1-1, lads. What we do? An Arsenal team of old, like that lot over there and him over there, will be looking around going, what are you lot doing, boys? Come on then. And you'll be hammering that goal. Like I said, there wasn't 1 second since they equalised where I thought, oh yeah, well, we're all right here. In times gone by when you're comfortable and you've gone 1-0 down, you've got or 1-0 down, whatever, and you've got half hour left, you think we'll get a goal. It's fine. You're a little bit more comfortable because you know the team's going to attack. You're going to have 5 or 6 chances. Do you know what I mean? You'll think we'll probably put at least one of them away. Really? Like there was not 1 second there. You look at the last 2 games with Drew, yeah. What I just said with the Fulham, with the Everton. At any stage, did you feel like we were going to win any of them games? At Everton, I didn't even think we were going to score, let alone obviously win. The Fulham game, when we pegged it back to 1-1. Did at any stage anyone think that we were going to win that game 2-1? I was surprised we scored a goal. You know what I mean? And this is a serious, serious problem. Like, and it's just not. It's not the exception of the rule. The way we're playing, it's how we're playing. Like, if look at Liverpool for argument's sake, yeah. And I'm going to take us back to the Brentford game just quickly. So like the way we won that game, if that was Liverpool that won that game, you'll be going, wow, yeah, they can win every single way. It wasn't an excellent performance from Arsenal, but we went against a tricky team away from home, New Year's Day. Do you know what I mean? And we got a 3-1 win. That's a really good result. But if Liverpool would do that, you'd be thinking, wow, yeah, they're blitzing teams, they're controlling teams, and now they're beating teams in tricky circumstances. But us, it was just another crap, boring win where we just about got over the line. We're a million miles away off of it, mate. It's frustrating to watch. And there's no surprises. We've got 7 draws in the league. That's no good. Not after 20 games played. 7, you know what I mean? We've only just over won half of the games, and we're in the second half of the season. God, what are we doing here? I'll let someone else go, but it's frustrating, man. Do you know what I mean? It's not good enough, bruv. Nowhere near good enough.
Ozzy, it's frustrating. It's frustrating. All right, Aaron. For Ozzy, what are we saying, bro? What are we saying about the game yesterday? What was your
Bro, like
thoughts?
when we done the preview and you
Yeah.
asked me to give a score prediction, I was
Mm-hmm.
like proper like
Mm.
what
I
I mean? I
remember.
I couldn't just usually be like, all right, cool, like roll like easy 2-1, 3-1. But bro, I had such a big feeling we was gonna draw the game, and I just didn't want to say it. I didn't want to think you'd want Arsenal to win, and I just didn't want to say a draw. But bro, I knew it was gonna be a draw. I should have went to the bookies and bro, I should have went bro for like the last bro since we finished the Brentford game and we knew we was playing against Brighton. I was just thinking, bro, since then like a draw. I should have just went to the bookies and slapped everything on it. That's how that's how
Wages,
confident I
the mortgage.
was.
But
Bro, that's
Oz,
how confident I was it was gonna be a draw. But it's just it's like you just don't want to, bro, because you need the win. You want to win. You don't want to say, yeah, it's gonna be a draw. We have to win. But it's one of them ones where again, like you try live in hope. You try to be positive about the result of the game. What's it gonna be? But the thing is, again, bro, you watch the game for about 5, 10 minutes, and you can already see like it's gonna be a long, slow day, bro. Bro, I felt like the team were playing on a hangover. Honestly, I felt that some of these man, because they played on New Year's Day, they didn't drink, so they drank after they won the Brentford game, and then that's when
mm.
the real hangover kicked in. Honestly, bro, it was just my thing is, yeah. How many times is we've seen Arsenal when they move the ball fast, yeah, one touch, two touch max, we kill the opposition. We kill the opposition. But bro, we're just seeing this. How many times, bro? We keep repeating ourselves, Rashid. This shoehorn football, left, right, right,
U
left,
shape.
left, right. Then, bro, where did the goal come from? Yeah, came from like a slight counter. Yeah, one, two quick passes, no dilly dallying on the ball, in where we in behind goal.
The thing is,
Again, we
Oz,
go
yeah,
back, then we go back to this slow, bruv, again, slow football, letting them soak up pressure, not finding gaps through. You put crosses in, bruv. Who you gonna cross to, yeah? Jesus.
a little midget. You're crossing to a
Like,
midget against 6 foot, six
bruv,
foot seven
it's
defenders.
just pathetic. Like, bro, like
Who
the
came
thing
up
is,
with this plan?
bro, but like, and then we get the goal, yeah, and it's like Arteta's like, all right, cool. Let's just defend the lead. Like, I used to, bruv, this guy's tactically in the net, bro. In the
Mm.
net, bro. 5 years he's tactically in the net. Look at this manager, yeah? The Brighton manager, yeah? Bro, he's younger than us. He's 31. My man was at half time. Cool, I'm gonna make two subs. Bro, it changed the game for them.
It
What's
did.
Yeah.
Arteta doing, bro? Arteta's bro, Jorginho, yeah, that guy is bro. I swear to God, bro, I'll pay for his plane ticket back to Italy. That guy
Mate.
is absolutely shit, yeah. Like he put Odegaard on, yeah. Odegaard come on, bro. That guy looked like he was, bro, totally in a hangover. I think he had like 3 touches in the game. You bring Martinelli on didn't offer nothing. And you're thinking, bro, you're sitting there, you're thinking, bro, like, realistically, who's gonna score here? And the whole second half, we just invited pressure, pressure, pressure. And you look at the team, you're thinking, someone just say to these guys, yo, you do understand we need to win this game, yeah? It's not like an end of season game, and if you draw, you win the league. You need to
Mhm.
win this game. And the perfect thing happened, yeah, with the Chelsea game, they drew.
Yeah.
But
Pressure.
again, we just see, bro, this team can't handle pressure. Arteta can't handle pressure. It's the same like cycle and repeat. How many times bro, like Aaron said, yeah, what, it's been 20 games, apart from maybe 4 or 5 games where we've had a good performance. How many times have we seen this same lethargic rubbish where it's just slow, side to side, side to side, side to side, bro? When has Arsenal ever played side to side football?
We never used
But
to.
Yeah.
we've never known for this style of football.
We never used to. Yeah.
Bro,
Yeah.
and then bro, when our goals come, yeah, when our goals come, when we score goals, it's when we move the ball quick. Arsenal is known for fast football, bro. One touch, bang, you're there, bang, there, bang. 3, 4 passes, and it leads to a goal.
That's
What,
long gone, Ozzy, bro. That is long gone,
bro?
man. Do you know what I mean?
Bro. It's like it's getting hard. It's getting hard to watch some of these games sometimes, man. It's getting hard to watch.
It is. It is hard to watch, especially now. I'm gonna get into this, yeah, because this is what I need people to understand, yeah. That midfield that Arsenal care played yesterday, yeah, that is one of the most horrendous midfields I've seen in my life. That is that is League Two style midfield, Aaron. That is not an Arsenal level midfield. You can't be playing for Arsenal. They made Declan Rice look bad.
Yeah.
Moreno and Jorginho, I don't even wanna. Everybody saw them. They were on their bum the whole game. The whole game on their bum, sending them shops. The thing is that if I was to ask Arsenal fans, would you take anybody from Brighton's midfield? They'll be like, no. But they schooled our midfield. They schooled your favorite player, Moreno. It took us 1 month, Aaron, to get that player, Moreno, to get a player like Jorginho to give us experience and control in midfield. See these Arteta ideas are just not working. He tried to play the three DMs to try to kind of like take control of the midfield, because you know how Brighton are attacky team, so they can move the ball around. But they bossed it. They absolutely played us off the park. We did not get any clear cut chances. Zero shots on target second half. Zero shots on target, bro.
Yeah,
Nah,
30
nah,
minutes
nah.
of that, bro. And 30 minutes of that, basically 2/3 of that second half was we was pegged 1-0 and we're trying to win the game. That's
Yeah,
even that makes for worse reading when you're like, yeah, for 30 minutes, that 45, we were pegged back 1-0. What were we going for? We just decided that we weren't gonna have any shots.
I had Gal, yeah. He said that that guy Aaron, yeah. He said, oh, if it wasn't for the penalty, they wouldn't have equalized. No, no, no. Let me stop you there. If it wasn't a penalty, it would be something else. They was gonna equalize. They were piling pressure on us. They were putting pressure on us. Yeah, they were creating. They were coming at us from every angle, left, right, center. Don't
Yeah.
don't don't make it sound like, oh, they only scored the penalty. They didn't look like they were. And you know what? In fact, why are we the defensive side? Why are we waiting for them to do something, Aaron? Why aren't we the ones that go out there and do something? Why?
Yeah.
Why?
That's what I'm saying. Do you know why? It's because this manager's tactics just don't work. Like, do you know what? I could understand, yeah, if we had maybe not that midfield. So say what I'm going to say lightly, but I could understand if we had that midfield and we were trying to hold on a 1-0 win desperately in the last 5 minutes or something like that, but not at the start of the game. So like, so you know, about an hour before all the teams sort of come out, right? And I looked at their starting lineup. And I thought, oh, the defense, it is what it is. The attack, yeah, it is what it is.
Mhm.
But that midfield, like quite rightly what you say, it's embarrassing. So we've got a number 6 on a Zimmer frame. We've got a left 8 who's absolute shit and just isn't anywhere near up to the scratch. And we've got a right 8 playing out of position. Not one bit of that midfield three was actually either in their actual position or functioning well. So how do we expect to dominate games of that? But then, do you know what? I thought, all right, let's see what we're going up against. Yeah, I look at the Brighton's team line and I thought these lot are here for the taking here. I thought, oh, that actually might not be too bad. Do you know what I mean? Like, I'm not knocking them their sort of midfield too much, but it weren't like, you know what I mean. You're not seeing like the Crusaders. Matoma didn't start. You know, Lamptey was sort of out. Whatever. I'm looking at the team and thinking they're here for the taking here. So I thought, oh, maybe our midfield might get through this. Nah, 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 mate. I looked at Jorginho and he made 4 before he got subbed off. 4 horrendous mistakes in the first half. One notable one was, I think, what did he try and like scissor or bicycle kick it out
Yeah,
and completely missed it and left them in? That was in the penalty box. There was one of them that either passed back or failed to clear right near our fucking penalty box. I was saying
that's a
to the manager,
Sunday
what
league clearance, Aaron.
they league,
That's a
mate?
Sunday league
I'm
clearance.
sitting there thinking, at least maybe swap Declan Rice for Jorginho because he's making so many mistakes. At least let him make him nearly halfway line and have
Yeah.
Declan Rice in his position or something like that. But Mikel Arteta just lets him trot straight back out in the second half. And what does he do in the first little bit? Makes a stupid little pass. The interception comes in, and they're straight away on the attack. Now, I don't know exactly the times of this. I think it was just before the goal. I think it is. But Sky brought up, and there was like the last 5 shots was just all Brighton's, not one single one for us. So I think it would have been the second half because we didn't have So
Yeah.
it's definitely. And I'm thinking, what's going on here? What? Why are we like too scared to like shoot or whatever or have a go? I'll tell you why. It's because that midfield was just so crap. Like so devoid of anything. Martin Odegaard comes on, like what Ozzy says. Obviously, the first thing he done was miscontrol it and give the ball away. He's
Yeah.
passing, mispassing. Declan Rice is then put over to the left, and he's pinging diagonal balls out of touch. I'm sitting there thinking, what is going on here? Like, but Arteta, what does he do? He'll start the free. Now, I've had some people sort of say to me, oh, well, what's he supposed to do? Well, I tell you what, Zinchenko's on the bench. Why not start him as a left 8? Why not have Declan Rice as your 6? Put either Mourinho over to the right if he's still there, and put Zinchenko there at a
Hmm.
left 8. He'd be
Hmm.
more at least Jorginho gets out. Like at least he gets out. So there might not be loads of options. Lewis Skelly can play in the central sort of role. If you wanted a bit more of put maybe Zinchenko on the other side and then having sort of Skelly on that left hand side, there was options in that midfield. But he's just gone with a granddad, a geezer who's just absolutely out of form and has not even anywhere near Arsenal levels, and Declan Rice out of position. That was our three in midfield. Mate, come on, man. We've waited 5 years for this. 5 years for that midfield, bruv. 5 years for that. Why didn't he do this? Or I don't know if he'd done it earlier or whatever. Why not put Calafiori out on the right, Miles Lewis-Skelly on the left-hand side, and put Thomas Bloody Partey in the midfield? You know, the geezer who basically got man of the match the game before. Now he can just go right back. Like, why? There are options. And you know what? For those that say, oh yeah, do you know what? There weren't a lot of options. Why ain't there options? Don't you dare say bloody injuries. Yes, we have got injuries, but why? We should be able to cope with injuries. We didn't do anything in the summer. That's exactly why. So there's all blame on everything on there. It's all to do with him, bruv. We've got a few injuries, yes. Why haven't we got bigger squad? That's the counter argument to it. Well, I don't get what people will complain about or try and stick up for that. There's no sticking up for this shit. There isn't. Because, you know, usually they've got a little playbook of excuses, these top gooners, as to why. But there's more logical excuses as to why we're so crap. Do you know what I mean? Like, why have we not got thin squad? Why have we got thin squad? You're telling me any manager on the planet will go, actually, to be fair, I don't want good players. I don't want world-class players, and I don't want loads of them either. You know what? I'd just have loads of shit ones and a thin squad. It's always their fault. Do you know what I mean? Like, what's going on here, Rashid, bro?
These guys are telling us that oh, we're saving players. We can save this guy. We can save this guy. We can save this guy. How about someone that can save us? How about that? Yeah. How about someone that can save us? Yeah. Matty said it as well. How about someone that can save us? Because from what I'm seeing, yeah, did I wait all this time to actually look? Because my prediction was 2-1. I'm gonna be honest. I thought that we'd win, Aaron. But when I saw that midfield, I got scared. I was worried.
Yeah.
I was looking at that midfield and I was like, is a set piece gonna get us through this game? Because that's the only logical explanation. Because that midfield is incapable of creating chances. That midfield cannot create chances. It's impossible to get chances with that midfield. And looking at our left back situation, Calafiori, what does he bring? So we've kind of like enabled our defense even to attack to help the attackers. Because bear in mind, we've got Calafiori inverting and we've got Partey inverting. And then we've got three up top, and then we've got Ethan defending as well. Which Ethan, he was doing a lot. He was trying to create, trying to turn, trying to do stuff like yesterday. I asked the chat, yesterday I was like, chat, do you think Ethan is getting subbed off and not played because he's a bit more direct and he doesn't play the safe passes and he doesn't follow the rule book? Is that why? Because I saw Trossard have a horrendous game and he didn't get subbed off. Now, if he's injured, that's something else. That's something else. But I don't know. That wasn't a face of somebody that got injured. You wouldn't be upset.
Today. Go on.
Yeah, Aaron, like you wouldn't be upset because you're a footballer. You know that when you're injured, you have to go off.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? You wouldn't be that upset. You'd be maybe upset about the injury. Maybe. But I don't know. I don't know about that one. But still, he's been doing it to players before. You know, he's been taking off players and killing their momentum and killing their actual like confidence in themselves. Now the thing is that our defense and midfield were all defending. Like there was no one to help the strikers, the attackers. The right wing and left wing were isolated at all times, Aaron. That's why we could not create. Yeah? Because bear in mind, you've got Partey inverting, you've got Calafiori inverting. That's absolutely madness. Why do you need to defend with 8 players against a team like Brighton? Why?
Not even a good. Like it weren't their best team either. They were, like I was saying, they were there for the absolute taking. We should be eating that team up for fun, man. That should have been a comfortable 3-0, 3-1 if you want to be charitable. Minimum.
100%.
Minimum.
100%. 100%. Big up everybody locked in, bro. Big up Messi, Gunner Lane. Yes, sir. Anybody that popped in, popped out. But yeah, man, like, where do we go from here? The thing is that people are satisfied. Like I see people on, I see people like Julian on AFTV. I don't listen to the whole video, but I listen to
Yeah.
like maybe 3 minutes, and I'm like, what the fuck is this guy talking about? Do you think? Do you
Yeah,
think this
because
is okay? Are you okay with this? For
no,
real?
do you know what it is, Rashid? Yeah, it's because we don't like to hold ourselves accountable. Yeah, bro, most Arsenal fans, yeah, they don't want to come, they don't want to accept the reality of what is truly this club and this manager is. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, brother, it's like as soon as you think, you know what, I don't accept reality. So what do I start doing? I start deflecting.
Mm.
Bro, I'm already hearing, oh well, oh mate, well, we're only 6 point above 6 points. Man City are 6 points behind us. Maybe Man United could do us a favor. I'm thinking, bro, like, what's going on in your heads, bro? I
What's
don't
with the
see.
favors? Why do we
You know
always
what I'm
need to
saying?
wait for another team to get us to give us a favor? Why don't we do the business? Why do
But
we
that, bro,
spend
but
all that time?
that's what I'm saying, Rishi, bro. Like, some of
We
this
did it with
fan base
Tottenham.
needs to look at the harsh reality of what this team is and this manager. It's been 5 fucking years, bro. It's not, bro, 5 months. It's been 5 years. Like, brother, for the last 3 seasons, we've seen this manager, yeah, rip up the whole script and play a new style of football, bro. Why? Last season, bro, you lost the league by 2 points.
Mm,
Man,
mm.
ripped up the whole script, say, oh, you know what? I'm gonna do this whole controlled football thing. Oh
Mhm.
yeah, like get a lead and just try and defend it.
Yeah,
Bro,
yesterday,
why?
Oz.
Why?
Oz.
Because, bro, it's the inexperience, yeah, and it's the fear. Bro, a manager, yeah, that has a style of football, has an identity, yeah, goes, listen, this football got me so far. All I need to address is in certain games where I have gone wrong, yeah, or where I failed. Bro, you don't go and rip up the whole plan. You know what I'm saying? You don't go and rip up the whole plan and say, listen, I need to start again. If the plan's already working, you've got to like 90% of the way. Bro, literally was one game, one win
One
away
win
from
away.
winning.
But we always
Why do
be
you
that
go,
at
bro?
Oz. Do you know the other day, yeah, do you know what I told them? Like, I truly believe, yeah, obviously this is just my opinion. You
Bro,
see those
it's
2 years that we got
frustrating
second,
though, bro. Like,
do you
it's
know
the
those
thing.
2 years? Just this, yeah? We know those 2 years that we got second place to Man City. I believe if Man City weren't there, we'd be
Mm.
second place to another team. I swear,
Yeah.
Aaron, I'm not joking.
Yeah.
I am not joking. I swear to God, if Man City weren't there, it'll be Liverpool. We'll be second to Liverpool.
Yeah.
If
Yeah.
Liverpool
No,
weren't,
that's right.
we'd be
Probably.
second to Chelsea. Do you know, and
Mate,
so on and so on and so on.
you know what?
Do
Yeah.
you,
Can I
do
just
you see
quickly
where I'm coming from, Aaron?
it's mad,
Go on.
bro. Can I just quickly add on to a point that Ozzy made as well, yeah? And it'll totally solidify everything you just said. What did Jurgen Klopp do, yeah? When he ran them close, yeah, ran Man City close. He didn't rip up the whole script. He just got Van Dijk and Anderson. He kept playing exactly the same football. He never ripped up the script, and what did he? He just got better players to play his script. He didn't go, oh, this don't work. We'll just get a new one. He just carried on editing. He just carried on buying the players that fit his system, good players, until it did work. And then a Premier League, a Champions League, an FA Cup, a League Cup, a World Club Cup, a UEFA Super Cup later, they were playing the same football and won the bloody lot. And look, exactly what Ozzy said. He was like, we played this attacking football, was what was it? Possibly 11 points clear, I think, at one stage, with a game in
Yeah.
hand or whatever, regardless.
Mhm.
And then, we was playing attacking football. It was great to go to the Emirates. It was great to watch on telly. It was just good time in general. The feel good, it was back. Do you know what I mean? We're like, yeah, this is the football we're used to seeing. Guess what? Then what happened? We bottle it, and like what Ozzy said, no, now we have to just change everything around now. And then we finish second. No, we have to do it all again now. And we're 5 points behind with 2 games in hand against us. Like, what's the next year's script? And I don't bloody want there to be a next year's script. Let me just get that absolutely right. I don't even want there to be a next game script. Like, well, what's the next year one? And the thing is, it's gradually got worse. So what kind of shit are we in for next season if this geezer's still here? Like, let's just get it right. Like it, well, I said something on Christmas Day, and I think it was like 2 years ago, not Christmas Day, sorry, it was a stream just before. 2 years ago, we were on 40 points after that amount of games. I think it was like 18 or 17 or whatever. The year after, we was on 36. This year, we was on 30. How are we in fucking improving? How are we improving?
Well,
Like,
They're saying
we're
that we
going
have the same
backwards, but
points.
do you know what I mean? Like, we're not. We have gradually over from playing football and being on more points to playing less football and being on less points to shit football and being on less points. What's next year, bruv? Because the trajectory is that way. But people, they just don't see it. All they'll see is, oh, we finished closer. So, yeah, but what closer are we going to finish this year? Are we going to finish 1 point behind Liverpool this year? So what then?
It's
We're
always gonna be that
nice,
one.
but
we're nowhere
it's
near,
we're going backwards. We're going backwards. You know,
mate.
they said, oh, we're progressing, yeah. It's progress. There's improvement, yeah. So obviously, the season before last season, we bottled it, yeah. The last season we came close, 2 points. Then they were
Mhm.
thinking, well, all right, well, we're progressing. Obviously, this season we'll do it. This season we've gone backwards. You know what I'm
Bro,
saying? What? And then, but what they're holding on to is, well, they don't. We accept, but we're seeing this squad and this manager for what it is. Yeah, other people, yeah, it's because they don't want to go against the grain that they've been raving about this manager and this team for so long. Is well, the season's not over. Well, we're third in the Champions League. We're still in both cups.
mm,
But we've seen the reality. Yeah, we're playing worse football. We've become shitter. We've injuries that that we didn't really get for the last 2 years. We've been lucky. Have come to haunt us. And at the end of the day, who is this down to? The manager.
100%.
Because you've been in this, bro. It's not like you've just come in the league and you're thinking, well, okay, do you know what? I'm a new manager. Let me just operate with a small squad. You know what I mean? Get my plays and operate. Bro, you've been in here. You know what it takes. You've been in the running for the past 2 years. And then you go into the third year when you've been so close, yeah, and you think, surely I've been lucky with injuries, these players, but I've been running to the ground. Some of them have played 70 games this season when you include, the Euros, the World Cup and whatnot, yeah, Copa
Mhm,
America and that.
mhm.
And then surely you think, do you know what? Certain players have stagnated towards the end of the season. So surely I need more players, yeah, for rotation. So that stagnation players don't fall to the end of the season. Because what we've seen, we got to that last 10 games, Saka's tired, this player's tired, they're not performing. But this manager, yeah, even though he's been in this, but you can't even say he's inexperienced anymore. He's been in this league for 5 years.
Yeah.
But
Longer.
then
He's been
his
assistant. Longer.
well,
Longer.
technically he's been longer because he's been with Pep. So he's seen all of this.
Yeah.
So it's not
Yeah.
like new, but then the thing is, yeah, it's almost like he's divide. He's like he doesn't want to see it for what it is. He just accepts it as in his own reality and doesn't accept the actual reality of
Yeah, but
what
they
it is.
humbled us, yeah. Yesterday, I was
And then
talking
the
to one
thing
of
is,
the
bro, the thing
top
is,
elite,
yeah,
top gooners,
but
and
that's
they
what
were
I'm saying. But
saying,
then there's
and
this manager, yeah, carries himself with such arrogance, yeah, uh, that he thinks, bro, I know it all. That's
yeah,
the
he
that's
does
the
think
thing
that.
that
Yeah,
annoys me more.
he
It's
does
not
think
even
that.
like he's well, okay, do you know what? I've done this wrong. I need to address this with like, okay, I need to learn from this. I need to learn from that. That was an issue before. I like
Yeah,
for that not to happen again. He's made the same mistakes again and again and again and again.
and he
Until
will.
when And you know what? We've gone into the next season and we think, all right, cool, what's gonna change? Next season, what's it gonna change?
Oh no, he just said it.
People just
Terence just
mask
said
it.
it. Your dad, Aaron, he just said it. Don't worry, Aaron. Phase 6 next year. Phase 5 was just a practice. Oh, we're practicing
Oh,
here.
bro, and then but we're just seeing excuses
Love
after
you, Dad.
Big
excuses
up to dad.
with oh, we've improved. We need this, we need that. Or one more player, two more players. Bro, it's 5 years. He's had the money to spend. Why are you
Talk to
still
me about
coming up?
this.
Why are you still coming up with excuses? Are you not tired of excuses? 5 years. And then the thing is, you're getting fans coming out saying, well, we're Arsenal, we're a big club, we're the first biggest club. But then when you ask them, they say, well, I don't expect us to challenge for titles every year. I don't expect us to be, you know, winning the Champions League and all this.
Why
But you
not?
want to win it, but you don't expect us to win it. So in reality, you're just a hypocrite.
But,
But they,
but,
but they
but why
don't they
not
don't want to
us?
accept that. But this is the problem because the standards, yeah, of this club, yeah, have been dragged so low that to the point some fans have accepted that Arsenal is not that club that is used to challenging. It's been 20 years, so we've been psychologically conditioned and almost
Mm,
come to accept it that, well, you know what, Arsenal is not really that club that is
yeah, that
expected to
fights for
win the
titles
title.
and
It goes for
yeah,
the Champions League because the owners of this club have brainwashed this fan base to accept the reality of Arsenal is there or thereabouts club, and most of the fans have come to accept this.
facts,
But the reality is we shouldn't accept this, bro.
Yeah.
facts, facts, Oz, facts,
I'm
bro.
saying.
I want to touch on this, by the way. Big up Gunner Lane here. Big up to everyone that's locked in. Big up to everyone that's going in, coming out. So Gunner Lane here. If we don't, he says, if we don't sign a 20-goal striker, we finish 10th. No, we won't finish 10th.
It
No,
won't be
we
that
will get
bad,
top
but
four.
it's
It won't be that bad. And even if we do buy a striker, we are not going to win anything. It's not the striker, it is the manager. It's not about just the striker, yeah? Because if you saw yesterday, you can see how bad this manager can be, yeah? Other games, he should just thank the set piece manager. We've scored 32 set pieces. 2024, I think. I think it was something like that, something
yeah,
silly like
yeah.
that. We scored like
22,
32.
23. Yeah.
That's crazy. That is crazy.
He
It's
might
not
as well
about.
be the manager,
Do
isn't
you
it?
get what I'm trying to
But
say?
without
But
them set
that's why
pieces, I think we're 15th, bruv, or something like that. I looked at some weird table that someone put, whether it was true or not.
open,
Without them
open
set
play.
pieces, we're like 15th or something like that. I'm thinking, well, we might as well just get him in then. I'm obviously not being totally serious, but for fucking that purpose, we might as well just get him in. If he's actually getting the ones that's scoring us the goals and winning the games, we might as well just get him in until someone else comes in. And just quickly, just on the 20-goal striker, we actually have got a 20-goal striker. It just takes them fucking 5 years to get there, doesn't it? Do you know what I mean? Between Jesus, it just takes them years to get there.
Hey, but Gabriel, the defender, well, but Jesus now has scored 3 goals, so he's above him. I don't think there's a big difference between Gabriel, the defender, and Gabriel Jesus. That's
Yeah,
absolutely
madness,
crazy. That's absolutely madness. I swear
madness.
to God. Big up AJ, bro. People won't wake up till one of Saliba and Gabriel or Saka leave. AJ, they won't wake up when Saliba, Gabriel, or Saka leaves. They probably wake up on the Saka one. Maybe the Saliba. Look, the thing is, when it comes to this, yeah, Saliba, Gabriel, and Saka, they won't leave because they won't leave anytime soon. So by the time they do leave, we're already in the state. I know that this manager is going to take us through the slums, like through the trenches. This manager, I swear to God, he's going to drop us so low. Like now, for example, yeah, for example, I want to touch on this as well. Aaron, you give me your views as well. Ozzy, obviously, after spending this amount of money, yeah, even if this manager leaves, don't you think that this whole squad needs a rebuild? After spending 800 million, this squad needs a rebuild. And it was somewhere in the comments as well. I said it
Bro,
yesterday. This
Rashid,
this
yeah.
squad needs a rebuild, bro. Tell
Rashid.
me, Aaron, what do you think? Oh, go on.
Yeah,
No,
man,
sorry,
mate.
I was just gonna cut in
Go
this
on,
because
jump
I've
in, jump
already.
in, jump in. Go on.
No,
So
go on.
sorry, Aaron, because I've already addressed this before, yeah, and people were looking at me like a madman. Yeah,
Jump in, bro.
I was sorry, Aaron. I was on Matty's channel, yeah, a few weeks back, yeah, and I addressed, bro. I said, listen, bro, yeah, let's go through the whole team for the rebuild, yeah. We still
Mm.
need a backup goalkeeper, yeah. We still don't have a an out and out or starting left back, yeah.
Mm. Mhm.
We still don't have a left eight,
Left eight. Mhm.
yeah. We still don't have a backup for Odegaard, yeah.
Yes. So
We
we're
still, yeah,
five players. Mhm.
yeah. We still don't have a backup for Saka, yeah,
6.
yeah. Both our strikers are shit, yeah,
That's 8 straight away.
yeah. Both our left wingers are shit,
Oh shit. Let's just buy one more winger. Let's
yeah,
do 9.
bro. And
Because
then
we can't.
bro, and this bench that are telling us is fixed is fucking trash, bro. We need a bench.
Rob, let's not forget that Thomas Partey probably could leave.
Well,
So
he's
then you're
six
going to
months
need
in.
another CDM. Mate, I totally get the point that you're
10
saying, mate.
players.
Yeah, I mean, and that's a minimum. And do you know what as well? Like, so we've counted 10 players, right? So now, how many of them are Arteta going to get right? Probably maybe 2 or 3. How long is it going to take them 2 or 3 to actually start playing to a proper level? 1, maybe 2. And the fact is the point I'm trying to make is, do you trust this geezer with 10 players? Now, let's just say the board said, right, here, do you know what, Arteta? Here's 500 million now in the summer. This is all you're getting ever again. There you go. Finish this squad this summer. There's 500 million quid. There you go. He's going to piss 400 of that. Totally up the wall, 150%. Look at last summer, yeah, the pivotal summer where we think, all right, we're getting closer to Manchester City. Let's close this 2-point gap. What do we go and do? We go and buy Calafiori, who maybe there is a player in there, but he needs the time that we can't afford to give him. And you've got Mikel Merino, who is just absolute basement. And then you sign Sterling on loan. How on earth is that closing the gap?
It's
Even not even
pathetic.
signing them
It is,
two and
mate.
just not selling Emil Smith Rowe to Fulham, that actually closes the gap more than signing them two. We could have not signed anyone in the summer and just kept Emil Smith Rowe and had a better summer. Like it's totally inept. It's madness. Like, where'd you go from there? And the thing is like we sort of have a different sort of play on what phase 5 is, and we're all right in our own way. Phase 5 for me is total phase failure. It's total phase failure, and it's like, mate, you've had 500 years and nearly £1 billion. You've not done anything. Sorry, bruv. Like, time to go. How do you back this? Like, I've totally lost my faith in this manager to win trophies, to win the top trophies, and even to sign players now. You know, he's signed a couple of good ones, but he's signed a lot of shit ones, mate. And you think, what are we going to do in this window? If we was a serious club, I'll tell you what we'd have already done in this window. We'd have had, and whether you like these players or not, I'd have already activated release clauses for Gyökeres and Williams. They might not be your best players, but I'll tell you what, they're sure as shit better than what we've got. But what do we come out with? Arteta's like, well, you know, it would have taken more than a striker to fix this. Sign more then. Sign more then. You can't be skint from the
No,
summer because you didn't spend anything. Do you know
so,
what I mean? You wasted
sorry,
it.
Aaron. The whole thing on the striker is, yeah, he gets asked about it, yeah, but then he deflects it and he says, well, possibly not, because you know why? He's so arrogant that he doesn't want to come to the acceptance of what we've been calling for is what's right. But then the thing is, he has to just justify the players that he brought for these high amounts of money that have been absolutely bang average. And that's why he keeps shoehorning them, like Havertz, like Calafiori, like Moreno. Bro, and it doesn't take all season to see how good or bad the player is.
Yeah.
Yeah, it
And
doesn't.
the thing is, he does get asked in the press conference saying, "Well, do you need the striker? Well," and then he goes, "Well, possibly it could improve. Possibly he might get us 20 goals. But in reality, we don't. In hindsight, this could happen, that could happen. You know what I mean? Because in the reality is he doesn't want to sign a striker because he doesn't want to get proven wrong that if this striker that we sign bangs in 25 goals or 30 goals and it does take us over the line, it's like, well, you didn't want to do it for so long. The fans, some of the fans have been calling for it, and it's like, well, yeah, I kind of got that one wrong. But because of his arrogance, he's not gonna come to terms with it. He's not gonna sign a striker. And when even if he does sign a striker, he's not gonna sign a prolific one.
Well, we
Let's
just
be
lost
honest,
Cunha. We lost Cunha. I thought we were gonna get Cunha or whatever his
bro.
name is.
Look, Cunha's
Cunha,
not the answer.
did you
Cunha is
wake up to
probably
the
better than.
news? Did everybody wake up to the news where
Yeah.
Cunha has yet to sign a deal for Wolves? Yeah. Don't believe the transfer rumors. Any player you want, they will not buy. Yeah, simple as. If you like a player, they will not buy him. Go to the
Look,
other players that you don't even look at, you don't even know. Yeah, big up to everybody that's locked in, by the way. Yeah, sub to Aaron, my guy. Sub to Aaron, bro. Sub to Aaron. This is one of the real
sure.
ones. Sub to Aaron, bro. But yeah, go on. Oh, sorry.
No, but like I was saying, yeah, even if this guy goes by the striker, yeah, he's not going to go and buy an out and out striker, bro. This
Yeah.
guy buys players that are like that have the versatility tag all over them. Yeah. And the problem is, we've seen it with so much of his strikers, because they're not an out and out for that position, they become bang average. So he's probably going to go buy a striker for 50 million who's not prolific and think, well, oh, I could play him left wing, I can play him right wing, I can play him as a striker. And then it's a player that covers multiple positions. And that's what he likes. He don't, when have we ever seen him buy a player that plays out and right in their position? Man spent 100 million on a number 6 to play him as a number 8. Come on.
You know.
Man plays our best number 6. Thomas Partey is a right back.
Yeah.
But and then we see how downhill our midfield goes. Our midfield goes from like from like an 8 out of 10 to about a 5 out of 10 without Thomas Partey in it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
100%.
and then we put Jorginho in it and Mikel Merino in it, and it goes from a 5 out of 10 to a 0.5 out of 10. Can I just so the point that I was making, and then Ozzy went, I'm going to come back to it. Yeah. So I was on about trusting Mikel Arteta with money, yeah, with funds, whatever them funds may be, yeah. So since we challenged for the Premier League, yeah, I'll run down the signings, yeah. So we'll only go from 22. Yeah, and this is in euros as well, yeah. Fabio Vieira, 35 million euros. Gabriel Jesus, 52 million euros. Zinchenko, 35. Trossard, 24. Kivior, 20. Jorginho, 10. Havertz, 75. Timber, 40. Not bad spend. Declan Rice, 116 million euros. David Raya, 31. Calafiori, 45. Mikel Merino, 32. That is a lot
Calafiori,
of money.
45.
Yeah. Yeah, that's 45 million euros. So it might be a
Yeah,
little bit down.
bro,
Yeah.
he cost us
In
about
euros,
40
people.
million, man. People think we bought this defender for about 25 million, bro. He cost
Oh
us
Mate,
my
40 million.
days.
So the point, that there, you think Declan Rice, yeah, but a lot of money. You're in Timber, not bad for the money we spent. But look at the rest of them. I've just read out about 200, 300 million quid worth of stuff. And there is last
Yeah,
signings.
and
I
probably
left out
what?
obviously the loans. You know what I mean? What's the point in sort of saying them, because they're embarrassing? Neto and fucking Sterling, absolute basement. But I mean, you look at that. There's what I think there's about 300 plus million euros. Just there's got to even be more. I'm not even including Declan Rice. I'm including the fails. Yeah. So like I said, the fails just in one summer, in one season, you got Vieira, Jesus, and Zinchenko. That already there's 115 million euros with Jacob Kivior. There you go, and all the summer ones. That's 150 just in that one season. Like, and then you add in
That's
the last
horrendous.
season's ones.
No, but
There's 300 million quid worth of absolute shit in the last two free transfer windows. That's
that's what I'm
madness,
saying.
mate.
Like
It's a joke.
Jesus, let's be honest, Jesus
But
and
but do you believe
Zinchenko were
just this Oz, sorry, just this here,
gone.
and then but do you believe what AJ said? Yeah, we're there. Do you believe if that we're gonna buy a defender if Kieran Tierney and Kivio both leave, we're only gonna buy a defender, and that's gonna be our transfer business for January. Sorry, Oz, but God, do you
Well,
think so?
brother.
Do you think so?
Well, brother. Going by the trajectory of what this manager likes to sign and what positions he's mostly signed, yeah, is the defense. So if you're going by that trajectory, it's probably likely. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
probably is. Probably is. Probably is.
Because
Big up
what's the
Zay.
bro?
Big up Zay, my friend. What do you
Keep
think, Aaron?
keepers and
Mm,
defenders are the most we've signed. How many left backs have we signed? How many keepers have we
About
signed?
four. About four as well. About four.
We've spent
Both of them.
155 million on left backs since Kieran Tierney that were either left sided centre backs and played them left backs. So direct left backs like Calafiori's, like the Kiviors, etc. 155 million pounds. That's not euros. That's in sterling. 155, and we still ain't even got it right yet. Do you know what I mean? Like that's an eighth of a billion just on failed left backs. That's over that. Just on
Yeah, and
failed
how
left
much have
backs,
we
and we
spent?
still ain't even got a left back.
Yeah,
Like
and
we
how
spent
much have
like
we spent on keepers?
mate, we
We got
spent
a
100,
17-year-old performing better, Aaron.
mate.
We got a
Listen,
17-year-old performing better than the
listen to
senior
this.
players that we.
Listen to this point. I said this to my mate, yeah, yesterday while I was looking at the lineups and we was having a little chat about this squad as well. If Ethan Nwaneri and Lewis Skelly didn't come through this season, what would the actual squad even look like? We're quite lucky that these two are capable Premier League players. Could you imagine we didn't even have them two? Because there's no guarantees every season that you're going to get players coming in from the youth setup that are actually going to be able to do a job in the Premier League. So we've sort of been fortunate that these two geezers are actually half decent. Could you imagine we didn't have them? Who the fuck have we playing at right back and at left back over the last couple of weeks? I mean, it's madness. It's absolute madness. You can take them two out, and the squad's even worse because he hasn't spent money on them. Do you know what I mean? So you take them youth lot out. He's uh, he's lucky to be where he is second, and I don't predict that he's going to be there for much longer. But he's lucky to be second. But who gives a fuck about second? No one cares. No one cares about second today. It's all about first. All about first, and the rest of it. Do you know
Thing is,
what? I
Aaron,
go on.
it's not like a trajectory where like Klopp, the first year he was building, second year he was building, third year jackpot, Champions League. Do you know what I'm saying? Like
Right.
we're going somewhere. It's like with Arteta, it's a roller coaster still, and we've been on this roller coaster. Do you know what I'm saying? We've been on this roller coaster. Last years of Arsene Wenger, this is what happened. Roller coaster, roller coaster. We getting second place. People think that second place. I'm telling you. If Man City weren't there, another team would be there. See, we waited for Man City to get bad, and people were telling me like, "Oh, we've got Pep Guardiola to worry about. We can't win the league." Oh, okay. So we just give up. Should we just close up shop? Let's close
Yeah.
Arsenal. Let's close Arsenal and just go home. Do you know what I'm saying? What's all this about? Now Pep Guardiola is gone. What are they telling us? Oh, Arne Slot now. But next year you tell me Maresca, and then the year after you tell me I don't know who. So it's
There'll be a
just
new
gonna.
guy.
Do
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying, Aaron? Where do we go from here? Where do we go
When
from
the
here?
Gone. Do you know what? Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm stuck in this little conundrum. Yeah, right. Because I want Carlo Ancelotti coming in. Yeah, I'd love him to come in. He ain't got long yet left in his career, because he's obviously getting on, but he's still got that quality for a couple of years. Yeah, 2 maybe 3 years at another club. Come back to England, I want him. But the problem is, right, and this is the real problem. So the only reason right, let me restart this because I'm fucking arguing with myself here in my head. The only thing that gets Mikel Arteta out is if we finish eighth or something horrendous and don't win anything, or 10th. But then if we finish 10th, Ancelotti ain't coming. No top one's going to come. So how the hell is this going to work out for us to get a new manager in? Because if he even gets fourth place, Rashid, and no trophies, he's guaranteed 150% that he's in a job. But then if we finish, say, fifth and don't have Champions League football, a better manager like an Ancelotti or an Inzaghi are going to go, I ain't going there. And then if we slip out of that and into the top Europe, you're going to get the Salibas and the things like that going, I ain't fucking staying here. So then even more further, the slower we slip, the better players leave and the better managers don't want to come in. So how the
Aaron,
hell do we get rid of this guy? How the hell do we get rid of this guy?
this guy, Aaron, yeah, big up to everybody that's locked in, bro. This guy, yeah, he's getting paid 15 million a year. That's first. And then some supporters come to, well, not Arteta ins. What are they saying now? They're humbled. They were thinking that we were going to go and win the Champions League and the Premier League. And now they're humbled and going back to the Carabao Cup and the FA Cup that they deemed not enough. Now you're
Yeah.
going to win the cups and you're going to be happy about it. Now we're going to win a Carabao Cup and it's going to give it more years. More years. Why? Because nobody holds anybody accountable at this fucking club.
No.
It doesn't matter if he wins or doesn't, Aaron.
There's
It
not a
does
shred
not
of it.
matter.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? Like, it matters. Like the other day, we were talking and everything, and somebody said, "Oh, it's easy to win titles at City." Well, it's not. Do you know why? It's because at City you need to win, or else you're out. It's not that
Yeah.
easy. It's easy to win titles at Arsenal because there's no accountability, and it doesn't matter what if we lose or not. On to the next. What do they say? Heads up. On to the next.
Oh, cringe. Yeah. It's
Do you know what I'm
embarrassing.
saying?
It
Like,
literally makes my skin crawl as much as my blood boil. It's just like, ugh. It just makes me feel sick reading the absolute cringe that this club peddles. It's absolute garbage, isn't it? Every single thing, yeah, all bigger. But you got the even like AFTVs and that they're all doing the bigger fishes to fries and all of that. Like, what's going on here? I want a bit of silver. Like, it's not enough to keep this geezer on a job, but I want a little bit of silver. I'll
we
be enough
need
fish
it.
to fry. They're throwing everything away, throwing trophies away. Do you know what I mean? That's the mentality. That's the mentality that Mikel Arteta has created around this club. Bin that and just go for the league. Well, so what are we going to do now that we could be 11 points behind Liverpool halfway through the bloody season? Are we going to
Yeah.
bin the semi-final? Are we going to bin the FA Cup against Manchester
Mhm.
United, who, by the way, are right behind us in terms of wins in that FA Cup? That's our cup. But
Yeah.
I've read. I was on with Jez's thing. Yeah, I don't know. You was in the chat. I don't know for how long.
Yeah.
There was a super chat that come in, and it said he'd seen people on Twitter saying we should throw the Manchester United game so we can concentrate on the league. Really, that's where we're at. That's where not where we're at. And your fantastic chat. That's not where we're at. But mate, we've got a serious. Do you know what I mean? We've got our nuts screwed on. Your chat's got your nuts screwed on. Big up chat, like and subscribe.
Big up.
We've got our heads screwed on, bruv. But people like this are saying throw the Manchester United game away. Throw our arch nemesis, Manchester United. Just let them beat us at the Emirates like they did. What was it when you had that moron playing the
But
flute?
Aaron,
Jesse Lingard.
but
What
Aaron,
are we
sorry to
doing
just
here?
butt in.
No, you crack on.
Arteta didn't throw any couple. This is my theory, of course. It's only mine. Arteta didn't throw any cup away. All those years, he just thought he was smart. He knew what he was doing. He didn't throw the cups away because when he got pressured this season, what did he say? He said that, are we not going to count my two charity shield cups? Oh, so you took every cup seriously and you just didn't, and you couldn't win it. So really and truly, he didn't throw them away. People are saying that, he threw them away. Throwing them away means that you were capable of winning and you threw them away. He wasn't
Yeah,
capable of winning, Aaron. This is the
yeah.
closest we've got to a cup. This year is the closest we've got to a cup. He did not throw it again. I'll repeat. Big up to everyone that's locked in, everybody that's listening, everybody that's gonna listen to this. He did not throw the cups away, and he lost them. He lost them. Don't think that he threw the cups away because a lot of people be saying that, and I feel it's not true because he kind of like showed his true colors when he was pressured this year because he was pressured. What did he say, Aaron? He said that we don't count charity shields, huh? We don't count charity shields. They're no trophies. There you go. There you go. So he does count charity shields. Unlike you lot, he counts charity shields and he counts Carabao Cups and he counts FA Cups. Obviously, the Premier League and Champions League, no need to speak of those. But like, do you know what I'm saying? Like, he did not throw these cups away. He lost. This guy lost, and he's gonna face a tough Newcastle team on Tuesday. We're gonna get to that, obviously. Hey, tune in, guys. We're here for a long, long time today. It's Sunday. We ain't got nothing to do. Do you know what I'm saying? We're just here chopping it up with Aaron. Subscribe to Aaron, bro. Show him some love, bro.
Yeah,
Show him
make
some
sure
love.
you
This is
love,
one of the
like,
real
and
ones, bro.
subscribe, people.
We need to our
But
community. We need to stick together, bro. Our community. If we're
Yeah.
trying to
but
move forward, we need to
but
stick together. But yeah,
Rashid,
go on,
Rashid,
Oz.
like
Go
I
on.
said, bro, like I said, bruv, this is the arrogance of this fan base, bro. Yeah, they're so arrogant that they say the FA Cup and the League Cup is beneath a club like Arsenal. Yeah, and then they want to win the big ones, the Premier League and the Champions League. Yeah, and then but when you ask them in reality, they say to you, "Well, I want to win it, and I do want a big, oh, I do want the big one, but I don't expect us to challenge for it every season."
Why? Isn't it?
We don't expect us to change for every season. What kind of mentality or hypocrisy is this? Can someone explain to me? Yeah, you say you don't want the League Cup and the FA Cup, yeah. Which I've never seen the league. I've never seen Arsenal won the League Cup, by the way. Yeah, it might be the smallest of the trophies, but I still want to witness my club win it. I'll
Yeah.
take any trophy. I don't care. A trophy is a trophy. Yeah. And
100,
it
bro.
counts. You know what I'm saying? But these fan base, like I said before, yeah, they're so arrogant, yeah, and hypocritical that they say these cups, yeah, are beneath us. They want to win the Premier League and the Champions League, but don't expect us to challenge for them every season.
Yeah.
So you don't expect us to challenge for them, but you want to see it win it. And the
Mate,
minimum to win it is you got to challenge for it. But you don't expect us to
mate,
challenge for it all the time, but you want to see
all,
us win it.
Aussie, bruv, all these
Bro, just this
people,
someone like bro, like bro, like even for me saying it come out my mouth, yeah. My brain's going to me like, are you comprehending what you're trying to say?
bruv, all these people, I promise you, yeah, and this is what the hypocrisy and the sheer stupidity of these fans, yeah, because they say all things like this about the cups and that. But I bet you every single one of them are going to be shouting and cheering if we win that Carabao Cup.
Oh
Yeah,
Every
yeah,
single one of them will
100%.
be like, yeah, you're telling me that it's beneath us, so you're not going to celebrate it or even watch it then, yeah? Well, so that's what you're saying then. You got the likes of like FTV. I think Kai was saying it in the chat I'm reading. Like, yeah, Don Robbie, like I said, he said it's beneath us. Do you know what I mean? I bet you there were a whole camera crews out at Wembley
he
if we get there, though.
he changed his mind, Aaron, after the manager said that the Charity Shield are trophies. He changed his mind. He was like, "Oh no, I meant as in not beneath us, as in it's the smallest cup. It's the
A little
smallest, something
backtrack,
like that."
yeah.
I
A
don't know
little
what he said. Yeah, a
backtrack.
little backtrack.
A
Yes,
little
yes.
backtrack. We
I
think we're
swear.
stupid, bruv. And a lot of people are, but we ain't. People in your chat, people on this panel, us three, in your chat, people that will be watching this that ain't there already, we're not mugs, mate. We're not stupid. We know this shit. But the problem is there, mate, I'm sure some game at the Emirates, mate, and they've just, I don't know, it might have been at the start of one of the seasons and led to fireworks, and they've just put some powder in it that's just diluted every single one in the stadium because something's not right here. Like they must have put something maybe in the water or the watered down fucking £7 beers at the Emirates to get all these fans thinking like it, man. I mean, they've literally just got so many millions of this fan base under their spell. Do you know what I mean? I can't understand it. Do you know what? I think I've said it with you before, yeah, boys. This is the real kicker of the fans and the fan base and the way that Mikel Arteta has done this to people. I was sat there, Everton, last game of the season, in my seat, yeah. Manchester City, winning against West Ham. Do you know what I mean? We scored 2-1 at the end of the game. Yeah, we all sat down. Final whistle goes. We've just lost the league. Everyone's around me, going mad, mate. Like these 60,000 people on their seats, rapturous, absolutely screaming and clapping. I'm sat there, bro. I'm sat there in my seat like that. I was like, "You fucking idiots! We just lost the league. We've just mathematically lost the league today, and you lot all fucking screaming and singing. We've got Mikel Arteta. You've just lost." I couldn't believe it. I was just sat around like that, and I think you lot are pathetic. I just sat there like, look at all of you, you idiots, clapping failure yet again, loving this man singing about Mikel Arteta. I was like, you filthy pigs, mate. Honestly, like, and that's what we're dealing with. That's what we're
The most
dealing with.
easiest
Like,
fan base to please. The
but
Yeah,
that's
most
like I
easiest
that's
fan
like I
base to
said.
please.
This
Look at
club,
it.
yeah.
Look at this comment here. Sorry, Oz. Just look at this comment. Yes, sir. Big up, yes, sir, bro. There's a guy on X that said the first 5 years was for building and the next 5 years was for winning. And then probably when we go the next 5 years and don't win anything, he'll probably tell us, "Oh no, we meant the next 5 years we try different formations. So we rebuild the team, try different formations, then we win." There's always an excuse, and there was always going to be an excuse for this manager, Aaron. Do you know what
yeah.
I'm saying? And it's going to happen. It's
Because,
going to happen.
bro, why
Carabao Cup
can't
is going to
we,
save him time, by the way.
bro?
Carabao Cup's
Why
going to
can't
save him
we
time.
just demand to win? Yeah. Why can't we just demand to win it? Why do we have to reach for these atrocious, like absurd excuses? Oh, 5 years this, 5 years that, five. Why can't be the simple trajectory is we demand and the expectation is to win? Why? Tell me why can't that be the expectation?
Hey, listen to the Oz. When you go on FIFA, yeah, when you play FIFA, yeah, anybody that
Yeah.
plays FIFA can relate to this, yeah.
Yeah,
Go career mode, then you go for
bruv.
Arsenal. There's objectives. For fuck's sake, there's objectives. Get
Yeah,
semi-final here, get a little cup, get a little FA Cup, win the Premier League or challenge, win the Champions League or challenge. So there's
yeah.
objectives. Do you know what I'm saying?
Bro, I don't
Like,
even play as Arsenal anymore. I create my own club, man. I
Bro,
don't even want to play them anymore. I'm like,
listen,
fuck you lot, man. Look at
bro. Rashid, I already told you what gone for me on
and they
FIFA,
sacked
yeah.
him. They sacked us.
it.
Listen,
They got
listen, yeah.
standards.
I finished second in the league, yeah. I won the League Cup, yeah. I got knocked out of the FA Cup, and I got knocked out of the quarterfinals in the Champions Cup, yeah. Bruv, and Arsenal on FIFA has more standards than this fan base in reality.
They
Boy,
know
you'd have
which
had a
garbage.
statue
They
outside the
sacked me,
Emirates
bro.
if that was for
They
real,
sacked
mate,
me
isn't it?
for
They'd have fucking
finishing.
had an Aussie
Listen,
statue there. He's Aussie,
bro,
isn't it?
bro, I got sacked on FIFA for finishing second and winning the League Cup.
Oz,
Dear.
this
Arsenal got
manager
more.
won one title, one trophy from 22. Big up AJ in the chat. You with it? Big up AJ, bro. One trophy from 22, bro. This manager has won, and it will continue. All under the word process. All under process. This will continue to happen year in, year out until we stop it. If we don't stop this, yeah, nobody will, yeah. And the good news is that people that are actually on the fence are turning this way. Are Arteta outs now, because they've had enough. There's a lot of people that had enough. You've seen Lee Judges had enough. Turkish had enough. Troops had enough. And there will be more and more. Yeah. I predicted that this manager will be sacked next year. That's my prediction, of course. I feel like this year they'll give him a chance or whatever. Next year he won't win anything. Out. There's no more excuses. This year, obviously, the excuses we know them. We know them. The excuse already. We got Liverpool. They already had a team, even though they weren't telling us that Liverpool were challenging for the title before Arne Slot came in, and everybody was predicting Arne Slot to not hit the ground running. And there you go, Aaron. So Aaron,
Yeah.
tell me, what's your prediction? When do you think Arteta's gonna get sacked? When do you think Arteta's gonna get sacked?
When
When?
it is, do you know what? When do I want it? Yesterday. When is it gonna be? Mate, like it all depends on how bad the wheels fall off, doesn't it? Do you know, if like I
Yeah.
said, if we finish fourth and don't win anything this year, guaranteed I would be gobsmacked, mate. I'm telling you, if we sacked him by staying in the Champions League with nothing, I'd be gobsmacked because the club's got no standards. Next season, if we was to finish in the Champions League fourth place and win nothing, I reckon he'd still be in the job. We need wheels falling off. So, do you know, like sort of and I suppose the only way we said Arsene Wenger's wheels fell off is because we've seen him lift trophies. We've seen him win 3 Premier League titles, 7 FA Cups. Do you know what I mean? And it started a massive progress where we thought, wow, time was just more like, look, we need to get the geezer out. But mate, like we could be here for a very, very, very long time with this manager because the money, mate, that's all the cronkies are. Oh, if he keeps getting us in the top 4, all that nice, pretty money. That's it. It's gonna, and I don't. Maybe even if he finished 5th this year, I reckon they might even still back him. This is how low I think the expectations are at this football club. To round off exactly my answer, like I said, it could be another 2 years of him. We're gonna have to finish 8th, and like someone said in your comments before, possibly even one or two of the big boys going. Do you know what I mean? It might have to sort of take a Bukayo Saka or William Saliba going, do you know what? Fuck this, man. I've been here for 4 or 5 years now. I've seen the trajectory of it going. It was looking pretty. It's getting uglier and uglier. Do you know what Arsenal are, our league formers? Do you know when you go in, yeah, and you're looking at birds in a nightclub and you think, fuck me, she's hot because you ain't drank that much yet. Yeah. And then gradually, your standards are going, you're drinking, you're like, oh yeah, she's fit. And then you wake up with her and she's an absolute trollop. You're thinking, oh, that's what our standards are, just downhill. You're like, oh, fuck it, I'll fuck that one. I'll just get a forklift her into bed.
I'll take one for the team.
That's where we're going. We're going down, mate. We're not pulling no 10s. We're not pulling no 6 wearing a size 6 dress. It's 26, mate. That's where we're going, mate. It's no good.
Nah, for real, bro. Big up everybody that's locked in, bro. Big up everybody that's locked in. This chat's been hilarious, bro. Look at this one. Rashid's dressed like Nino Brown. Big up Devontae, bro. My guy.
Yeah.
He said, "Oh, look at this, Gunner Lane." I just read a comment that you're not really Arteta out. I'm confused, but without a striker, we're gonna finish out of Europe.
Well,
do you think so, guys? Do you think so? Without a striker, we finish out of Europe? I don't think so. I think we have a strong defense, and the set piece thing is working, so we will get Europe. That's my opinion. But
do you know what the funny thing is? Yeah, by Liverpool, you've got us, Chelsea, Nottingham Forest, and who else is there? Like City. You know, you'd expect them to be they're not gonna challenge for the league, but they'll fight for top 4. And the thing is, because all these clubs are a bit yo-yo-y, yeah. It's just gonna be a scramble for who finishes in whatever order. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So we could respectfully. The thing is,
wait. So you believe that we could not get Europe this year?
No, I don't believe that.
Okay.
But I don't see us finishing 7th or 8th. Like let's
that's not possible.
We're not that bad to finish 7th or 8th like Conference League or outside of it, to be honest.
I mean, fuck it, after spending 800 million.
Yeah, I even think the 5th place is looking for the Champions League is looking like us because of the coefficients.
Listen, we're in the top 4 race here. Let's just be real with it. People don't want to accept it. People love to live in this fake hope of, oh, if we won yesterday, we're only 3 points behind, and Liverpool got 2 games in hand, and we put pressure. You know what I mean? But the reality is we're fighting for top 4 with Chelsea and Nottingham Forest. I see us where we finishing that I don't know. Because Chelsea looked like they were like steaming. Now we've seen them a bit, well, not fall off, but we've seen them have a few hiccups.
They're phase 1 again.
Arsenal again. You know, they win a couple of games and it's and then we see the real Arsenal. Nottingham Forest, they're a bit of a surprise, but I think they're in it, so you can't count them out. You know what I'm saying?
I think we'll still finish behind City, if I'm being honest. Not going to lie. I know there's 5 or 6 points behind. I just can't see.
We will finish. I think for me, we'll finish in top 4, but if you're gonna ask me what it will take to get this manager out, I think it'd be finishing fifth. Because that's what
Yeah,
got Wenger out, and that's what it got Emre out. And I
and
think the
outside the
Cronkies
Champions
will
League.
go. The Cronkies will go. Listen, we didn't pump 800 million into this squad to get us back in the Champions League for us to fall out of it.
Nah,
So
yeah.
even by their own, the Cronkies' expectations, which is
Business wise, you mean business wise?
yeah,
This man, this club will be
they
like, oh,
won't.
hold on a second,
Even if
you're not
some
getting
of this
us
deluded
the
fan
Champions League
base will
money.
still accept it, even if some of this deluded fan base will accept it, we've
Mm.
seen the Cronkies not accept it. So I
Mm-hmm,
think
mm-hmm.
it will take fifth for this guy to get sacked. Now, for me and for you guys, we've had enough of this shit. Yeah. It's gonna sound bad, yeah. But bro, we've seen this guy infest the club with fake promises and his like PR bamboozled crap that he peers out, and it's like made people that can't read between the lines think, oh my god, he's amazing. Look what he said and the belief and all these like big words that he uses. We have to improve and the margins and all this balakal that he's peered out for the last 5 years, and we've seen it not get us to the promised land. Yeah.
Nah, we're
The
far away
thing
from that,
is,
Oz.
the thing is, even if some of the fan base that will think, "Do you know what, even if he finishes fifth and he wins the League Cup, it's still okay because he's won a trophy." I think the Kroenke's will be like, nah, bruv, we've given you all this money to spend, and the minimum expectation, the minimum objective is Champions League football and qualifying for the knockout rounds. If you don't achieve that by our own expectation, you failed. So I think that's what it will take to get this manager sacked. For me, if that's what it takes to get him sacked, then I want us to finish fifth. Because the reality is, guys, yeah, before you say I'm toxic and negative,
Mm.
the reality of this guy, he's had the money, he's had his plays, he's had his time. There is nothing else to show me under this manager, he has what it takes to win.
And we
So
showed
I
him
want
love.
him out.
Yeah,
Didn't we
no,
show him
fact.
love? We showed him love for 5 years. For 5 years, we've been showing this guy love. More than love. Some fans have been showing him more than love, right?
Yeah, yeah. They're sleeping with Arteta posters on the ceiling, doing some funky solo things in bed, man. Honestly,
The best
I
looking
won't get
Spaniard we
anything
know.
else. We're live, but you know where I'm getting at. The weirdos, bruv, innit?
Yeah, yeah.
Because we've
Rubbing
seen this
off.
manager, yeah, try build a house. He builds the fucking house, but there's a leak. And instead of fixing the fucking leak or rebuilding the wall that's got the leak, yeah. Nah, he goes, fuck it, bruv. Knock the whole house down and rebuild it again.
Yeah, without
Yeah.
bricks, innit? We're just building it with plasters, innit? Just something like that. That's what it does, bruv, innit? All it just puts
And I'm
Arsenal, brother.
sick of this
We're a
shit
goal
because
team, innit?
this guy, yeah, this
When the
manager,
big
yeah,
bad
he's
world,
so
but when the big bad wolf comes and he blows a house down, then you'll see Liverpool. See, we waited for City to fall, and guess what? Liverpool
bro,
now. After
we've
that, it'll
wait
be Chelsea, and after that, it'll be Aston Villa or something, and after that, it'll be another team and another team and another team. Do we always keep waiting for this chance? Do you know what I'm saying? Like you got one chance, one opportunity. You know what I'm saying? You need to take it. You need to take it. We had 2 years to take it. We didn't. Do you know what I'm saying? We didn't. And this
and what
guy
they
is
said,
just
they said, oh,
a
we
proper
well,
prick.
City are falling off.
And we showed him backing, bro. Like I
Yeah,
showed him
but bro,
backing
we've run out of
for about a year and a half or 2 years. And then when I saw him miss out on fourth place, sorry, my friend, you look like to me, you seem like a loser because you came out and said, "Oh, I was gonna resign because I couldn't take this anymore." Whoa, Klopp didn't take this anymore after 7 years. You're giving up in three. You're giving up in 3 years. Does this really sound like a manager you can trust? Does it? Does it, Aaron? Does
Of
it
18
really?
months ago, 18 months ago, he said, "I don't know if I want to carry on anymore after he bottled the first title."
Do you know what I'm saying?
And we're stuck with a geezer that's got that much of a frail mentality that he went, "Oh, he didn't win it the first time because he blew it." And he was like, "Oh, I don't really know if I want to do this now," and just led us to more failure.
Yeah,
It's
because
like,
bruv, he ain't got the cojones or the mentality or the tactics to get us over the line.
mate, can you imagine
100%.
Bruv,
Kings back in the day, and leaders?
he goes into one plan, yeah, for the whole season, and that he sticks with the same game plan every game, and it fails him, and then he goes next season, oh, I'm gonna stick with a new plan, bro. A proper manager, yeah, a tactical proper manager, yeah, is Slot. We've seen Slot come into this league, seen the players he's got, and every game he sets up his team to win that specific game. Whether it's changing his front three, changing his midfield, he sets it up. He sets his team up every game tactically to win against the opposition he faces. The manager we got is one plan, and if that fails, well, I don't have another one.
I don't know, man. Big up everybody that's locked in, bro. We're gonna go for like about 4 hours, 3 hours. We don't even know how long, bro. Big up to everyone that's locked in, bro. Make sure you subscribe to my friend Aaron. Big up his dad down there. You know, that's dad right
Yeah.
there. You know, you're
Well,
right.
whether
It's not
it,
the
yeah, but I've met hey, Aaron, you need to get him to do a DNA test.
he,
Can
he
Arteta
tells me I'm
really
adopted
attract?
on a daily basis, mate. Don't worry. Yeah.
He's saying here, can Arteta really attract a decent striker, and who wants to play for him? He's a prick. Who wants to play for somebody like that?
And
Would you work for a manager that's always micromanaging you? Would you? No, I would quit. I can't live like that. Because you're spending about nearly 80% of your time with this manager. Do you know what I'm saying?
yeah.
I can't live with a manager like that, and he's just gonna micromanage me
Nah.
all the time.
Mate,
Sorry.
I've had women that have been like it in the past, mate, and guess what they're called now? Fucking exes. You know what
For
I
a
mean?
reason. For a
Fucking right,
reason.
no, little, well, you have to do this. Oh, fuck off. Don't worry, I've already packed my bags, love. Tell her. Off you fuck.
I'm going mums. Yeah, I'm
Innit?
going
Yeah, yeah,
mums.
yeah, well,
I'm
yeah,
going
innit? Yeah.
mums.
A little
Only mum can.
suitcase. Mum, you still got that spare bed? Wheeling my little suitcase, innit?
Oh shit. Of
Only
course
to
he
be
does.
fair, I think I'd rather sleep on the street than go to my old dears. Dad, innit?
Hey,
No, I'm not your real dad. Fuck off.
do you guys believe? Big up Devante, bro. Do you guys believe that Ethan is injured all of a sudden? I think it's a Fugazi or a Fugazi. Yeah, did you watch that film where he's like Fugazi and Fugazi? But yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know which one which one is what. Which one is
Listen,
what?
bruv,
I can't lie. I can't
listen,
Yeah.
comment on this. I can't.
brother, this manager took so much bullshit. Is you don't know what's to believe. He thinks he's so smart that not making people aware of who's injured or who's available or this person's available or not available makes him tactically smarter, bruv. Like it's
Yeah.
diabolical.
Mate,
Whenever,
Aussie, yeah?
whenever, whenever we've seen a manager do this whole debacle of, well, he could be in the squad, maybe not. We'll have to assess him a day before the squad and all this bollocks, just to make, oh, he's on the team bus, but then he doesn't play, just to think, well, the opposite manager doesn't know who's gonna play in the squad. It's an absolute nonsense, bruv. The type of shit this manager's done, yeah, to make him think like he's some tactical genius, bruv. It's a load of nonsense.
Mate,
Bruv,
Aussie.
the injury bullshit, the lemons bullshit, the flipping speakers bullshit, the whole lemon bullshit. People, bruv,
The libel, the
Where's those
libel,
lemons, man?
the
Yeah, yeah.
pickpocket, the pickpocket. Well, that went well. But that went well. we've conceded more goals. Yeah.
Bruv, I
Innit?
swear this. I
Yeah.
swear
Your
this.
pockets have
I
been
swear,
successfully picked
Do,
again. Yeah.
do you know what I'm saying? Do you know what I'm saying? Like, now you've made everybody paranoid. Every time the ball's in the box, it's absolute mayhem. Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. You've seen Saliba yesterday. You've seen Saliba. There was no reason to headbutt him. We were like 7 defenders in the box. Why? Why do it? Why? Because of the pickpocket thing, bro. He got them paranoid, bro. This manager got them paranoid. I swear to God,
Well,
he got
just
them
quickly as
paranoid,
well,
man.
yeah. To add on to
Yeah.
Mhm.
that Aussie was saying, right, about the injuries and line and the Neri thing as well. Like, what you don't know with this manager because he talks so much bollocks. And the point is, and it'll be an end of point. There was photos when Odegaard was injured out for 2-3 months. You know when he got injured on international duty and his fucking foot was facing 180 degrees the wrong way. And Arteta come out next day going, "Oh, he might be in the squad next week." You're thinking his foot spun round 180 degrees, is facing the wrong way. Oh yeah, he'll probably make the squad. Well, what? With fucking foot facing the wrong way, innit? Do you know what I mean? He's already misplacing fucking passes and got a shit touch of it facing the right way. Don't want it facing the fucking wrong way. Oh, he's got to be in the squad for Saturday. Come on, man. He thinks we're idiots. I'm telling you.
Yeah,
And whilst he's thinking he's a genius, but people like us with our eyes wide open are just fucking thinking, do you know what? No, you're not a genius, I tell you. You're just a fucking pillock, mate. Like you just are. Like you're not full. You've got the lowest IQ fans on your side. Like, well
swear
done,
to God.
innit? Do you know what I mean?
He's not fooling us. He's not fooling us. And the thing is that fool me once, you know what I'm saying? Fool me once. It won't happen again because we believed in this manager maybe for a year, 2 years. There's some people that didn't even believe at all. You know, I'm one of them people that are just like, I give everybody a chance, kind of. But like, we've gave this manager everything he wants, but we've seen nothing come from it. We've seen shit players like, for example, this comment right here. This squad definitely needs a rebuild after 800 million spent. You've got Kivior, Jorginho, Zinni, Tommy, Gabriel Jesus, Gabriel Martinelli, and I've missed some. You've missed a lot of players. Could you
Yeah,
just could we just simplify it so we don't really spend a lot of time on this because we want to move on? All the players, there's only Saliba, Gabriel, maybe Partey if he's not injury prone, Timber, Raya, Saka, Rice, and that's about it. Maybe Odegaard. 8 players in the rest to the bin. Have I missed anyone, guys? Have I missed anyone?
I
I
mean,
don't think I
well,
have.
we've
I
got
don't think
players
I have.
coming back that we still need to get rid of
Yeah, and
from
apart
loan,
from
like
the youngsters, that's
Vieira's
about
and
it.
Yeah, don't
Nelson's
worry,
coming back.
guys.
You know what I mean? Like
We're getting Fabio Vieira back and we're getting Marquinhos back.
Marquinhos.
Yeah,
Is he
Marquinhos.
is he back? Is
Yeah.
he? What is he? Has
Yeah.
he found his way
No,
back
no, no, no.
somehow? Is he?
I think a Brazilian team's gonna buy him. I think
We're
a
paying
Brazilian
that geezer like 30 odd grand a week. Do you know that?
team. Trust me. The other day me and Ozzy actually went through all like what the players are getting, the wages, the salaries, and it was incredible. It was crazy. Like our salary difference between us and Man City, or us and Liverpool, or us and Chelsea is not a big difference. We
Yeah.
are paying these players big bucks to do absolutely nada.
Yeah.
I'm trust me. Trust me. Look at this. Look at this comment right here. Big up Gunner Lane, yeah? We need a 10 world-class players to challenge on all fronts. Yeah, you can't get 10 world-class players, man. Okay, no. I think we just need about 4 or 5, a spine. I think we need a spine of players, kind of like Liverpool, where they have Van Dijk and they have Salah and they have
Yeah, but
Allison. Do you know what I'm saying? That spine. You can't get
yeah,
10
but
world-class players. That's
this
another
fan plays, yeah. This fan plays expect us to win a league with players that can do a job.
100%, bro. We need to get through some of these
You
comments, bro.
win. When have you ever seen, apart from Leicester City, which was, what do you call it, like a 1 in a billion thing, yeah?
Mhm.
When have you seen any team with just players that could do a job win the league?
I haven't
Yeah.
seen it before. I haven't seen it before. I'm not gonna lie. I've only seen teams
Yeah,
that
these,
have,
but this
unless you
fan
have a
base,
world
yeah,
class manager.
Black
Like for
Blackburn,
example,
Blackburn under Dalglish.
yeah, Blackburn. But Blackburn spent
But
money that year. They
they're a
spent
bloody good
money.
team. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's Kieran
They
Sutton
had
as well.
Salgado and it was
Yeah.
crazy in Blackburn as well. They had a lot of players, but they spent money. I think maybe Bayer Leverkusen will be a good example where to show what an elite manager can do. Their players weren't really the players that people would be like, oh, I want that player. They weren't world class, but they made them world class, and they won a title. I think in the first year. Was it the first year? Correct me if I'm wrong.
yeah,
Anybody in the
yeah,
chat?
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Correct me if I'm wrong. But the
Mm.
first year, it tells you a lot. It's not this all time and shit is bullshit. Yes, you do need a little bit of time to rebuild from what we had, but it doesn't take 5 years and it doesn't take 800. Do you know what I'm saying? That's the thing. People
Yeah.
are just using it to kind of give this manager more time. But yeah, forget about this, man. I swear to God, man. Let's continue. Let's continue. Let's continue to go through these comments, bro, real quick because there's quite a few. So Slot is year one. The fact people are okay with him winning because it is not Pep again really makes me angry. Yes, bro, makes all of us angry here. You know, we just comes, see a manager come in, take. It's kind of like you're with a bird and you're paying for her drinks, and then you see some my man just come through, talk to her for like 2 seconds, takes the girl. It's like the same thing. And then you're with another one, and then another guy comes and takes it. And then you end up with a fat thing. Like we said. You know what I'm
Back there
saying?
again.
With a lorry, with the full
Well,
clip.
but do you know what? My old man in the chat, Terence, told me this. The fat people will at least make you breakfast in the morning.
You know
No,
what I
the
mean?
fat
Sorry,
folk
sorry.
will at least feed you in the morning.
Sorry, I didn't mean fat. You know what I mean? They will,
Yeah,
they will,
voters,
they will.
yeah.
Fat shaming, but
You're gonna
yeah,
get cancelled for fat
yeah.
shaming, bro.
I didn't mean it like that. I didn't
If I'm
mean
going
it
to be
like that.
cancelled, trust me, it won't be for fat shaming. It'll be for much worse. Not for fat shaming.
Trust me.
Oh
Trust
boy.
me, man. But that's how it is, man. Guys, have you heard about Chida Obi Martins, our youth team striker who scored 10 goals against Liverpool? We sold him to. Yes, I did. That's a prime example of why this manager's fucking fraud. You know, Aaron? Yeah.
Yeah.
You have a striker like that. I heard that he was scoring like ridiculous amount of goals. You heard about him? You heard about him, guys?
Yeah,
He
yeah,
was
yeah. We
scoring
give him
ridiculous
away.
amount of goals.
We didn't sell him. They just took him away from us because he was only 16. So we
Mm.
weren't able to sign a professional contract until he was 17. And he just thought, nah, I'll go to Man United. They paid him the right money. He said
Yes.
that he could see a clearer pathway through there. But at that time,
Mhm.
they'd just signed Hoyland for 70 million, Xerxes,
Yeah.
etc. Look, it's just one that slipped through our fingers. Do you know what I mean? But he was banging in silly goals for fun. What's he like? Something? Is he like Danish or something
No,
like
no, no.
that?
He's isn't he black? I think he's
Yeah,
black. I
but
think
I'm
he's son
sure he's from a
Nigerian or something.
country like that. Now, don't. I mean, he might be. There probably would
Yeah.
be an African country he could play for. But I think he is either or we signed him from like a Danish club or something like that. So I'll have a little look while someone else is having a go. Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm not surprised, bruv. How many players here have we seen leave the academy?
Yeah, Danish. Yeah, he is Danish. Yeah,
He
How
is.
many guys?
with
How many
Nigerian
play?
descent.
Yeah,
Yeah, there you
guys.
go.
How many youth team players have we seen leave the club for next to nothing or nothing at all? Yeah, hardly
Yeah.
play for the next club they go to or play one game and then get sold for 20 million, 20 plus million.
Yeah.
Time and time again, it's nothing new, guys.
Look at Maury
We
Hutchinson, Aussie, bruv.
That's what I'm
I
saying.
swear I was gonna say that. I was gonna say that.
Perfect example, a recent one and all.
And Chelsea made money on that guy. Chelsea made money on that guy
He played
when
like
they
20
sold him.
minutes for him. And like they got him up, they got him for us either for free or whatever. A year later, they played him for about 20 minutes and sold him for like 25 million. And he didn't even play
Absolutely.
for him. If that had been us, we'd have sold him for like 2.6. What's going on here, man? We've
I
just
mean,
been horrendous.
remember Charlie Patino, guys, was meant to be the next Fabregas or whatever.
Yeah.
Sold him for 1 million.
I swear to God, man. Charlie Patino wasn't he like the next big thing? Where's
Yeah,
Yeah,
Charlie Patino?
but
Where is he?
he's gone
he's
to
Where's
played
Spain, I think.
Lokonga?
he's played in
Yeah,
like second league Spain.
yeah.
These guys like to
Lokonga,
hype up bullshit. Any
Did he
Lokonga's
bullshit
go
they
to
been
have.
Deportivo?
Lokonga's loaned at Seville with an obligation to buy, but he's been injured
Yeah.
half the time. They're not gonna fucking buy him.
Did he go to Deportivo La Coruña?
Yeah,
Charlie
yeah, yeah,
Patino. Yeah.
yeah. That's where he's
One
playing. Yeah,
million quid. Yeah.
yeah,
A million. There was a scout at Luton that actually was one of the ones that I think he found Jack Wilshere, and he said at the same age he was like Charlie Patino was levels above Jack Wilshere. There's loads of articles about it, but you step up, you don't make it, you end up playing League Two Spanish football, didn't you? Do you know what I mean? Like, but you just don't know because you're at a tight sort of age with these players. You think maybe if it had played him more and give him that, do you know what I mean? You just don't know. That's maybe a run in the team could have been what would have sort of brought out that sort of thing in him, and instead he just got totally ignored, and now he's fucked him off. You never know how the youngsters are going to turn out, but you definitely don't know how they're going to turn out if you don't give them a bloody chance.
100%, 100%.
And just
Arteta,
quickly, I know you want to. Of course, I know you just want to read this up. So sorry, Rashid. One sec. But just to
that's
even
okay.
further my point, every time Arteta's played a youngster, and you look at the last, say, four, an example, and I'll use Emil Smith Rowe and Bukayo Saka, and I'll use Miles Lewis Skelly and Ethan Nwaneri. We're not using him because he's excellent at bringing young players through. We're using them because everyone's injured and we've got no one else. That's the
Yeah.
only reason we're using these youngsters, not because in it. That's that.
Defo,
You look,
defo.
yeah, that's the only reason why. There's no tactical managerial nous in it.
No,
It's just because
no,
we're
no,
desperate. That's it.
no. He played Saliba because he's desperate. He played the Saliba
Yeah,
because he's desperate. Martinelli, he played him because he's desperate.
yeah,
He had to play him at some point,
yeah,
and then they just went off and went off on a madness. Do you know what I'm
yeah.
saying? He had to play these players. He is not someone that brings up the youth. I don't know what he's good at apart from defending. Maybe setting us to defend, setting us up to defend. But yeah, there's a way to defend as well, guys. But we'll get into that afterwards. Damn, bro, we're already 1 hour, 30 minutes in, 35 minutes in. Shit, man. Hey, anybody want to bounce? You already know. Just put in on the
I am.
private.
I said
You
to
know?
I said to you, I've got I had until 3, but I've already sent a couple of texts. I'm gonna stretch it out a little bit longer.
That's what I'm talking about. You're not free. You're not leaving at free. Trust me.
Yeah,
And it's already
I
free.
kind of gathered it, bro. Yeah, I was looking at the time and I was like, "There's no way I'm leaving it
yeah.
now."
I
Just
didn't even
like,
Oh,
realize, bro.
shit.
sent a couple of
Bro, I
texts. I
didn't
mean, like,
either.
yeah, I'll stretch it, yeah, a little
We
bit
didn't
longer.
even read the press conference. Fuck, I have it. I have it
Press
here. You didn't
conference,
even read
bro.
it.
It's a whole the BS, Rashid, bro. We already
Yeah,
know
it's
this.
a load of BS. I can't lie.
Listen,
It is
guys,
funny though.
make sure you like
The
and
shit that comes
subscribe,
out of it.
yeah?
It's good to have a laugh. Sorry.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Hey, big up to everyone that's locked in, of course. Big up to everyone that's locked in, bro. Subscribe
Yeah.
to my friend here, Aaron, bro. Subscribe to everyone, bro.
Yeah, make sure you
Like
Yeah.
and
like and
sub on the
subscribe both
screen.
channels.
Yeah. Like and subscribe here as well, man. Show
No.
my brother Rashid some love, man. And as well, you know, Ozzy needs to get something going. We'll talk about that
Where's
maybe
your
often,
YouTube,
but he
bro?
needs to get something going, you fucker, innit?
No,
No, don't worry, bro.
that's not.
This year. It's gonna happen, bro. It's
Hopefully.
gonna
We want to
happen.
see the bronze statue of Ozzy, mate. That's what we want this year, isn't it?
But
Bro.
yeah, but yeah.
Bro, listen, yeah. I ain't even got a YouTube channel and I got so many haters, bro. So when I
You're still
start a
doing something
YouTube
well.
channel, well, bro, I'm getting Liverpool fans attacking me, Man United fans attacking me, but even my Arsenal fans, yeah, my boys attacking me. You get it? I'm getting hated within, bruv, like I'm the cult, like man's Assad in the regime and that. You get me? Pause.
Hey, listen,
So,
listen, man.
bruv, imagine if
If
I
you're not
start a
hated,
channel, bro.
if you're not hated, you're not successful. Trust me. Trust me. You
Yeah,
have to
yeah,
be
yeah,
hated, man. That is what it
yeah.
is. Anyway, Arteta after Bayern Munich last season said we need a 20 goal a season striker, but then didn't want it. Which one is it? Do you want the 20 goal striker? Do you not? What happened to the idea of getting a 20 goals striker? You
I
know,
don't even think it's about anymore. It's about necessity. Like for that, you know. And I know you said you made a point at the beginning of the stream, Rashid, which is fair dues. Yeah, it's not the striker. It is the manager, and I
yeah.
totally agree with that. I totally agree with that. But yeah, you know, you think if you had a 20 goal a season striker, we'd be going for our third title. Like
No, man. Absolutely
there or
crazy.
thereabouts. There or thereabouts. Do you know what I mean? It's madness. But yeah, like why didn't we? This Jokeres geezer, you know, he's 85 million
Well,
there. And what do we do with 85 million? We sign Calafiori, another left back, and Marino. When you could have just got
well,
Jokeres. I mean, like, it's the same dough.
well. Listen, let me come in here. Yeah. Well, when you've got this manager saying, well, we was the best team in the league last season, but it's the fine margins. The fan base are saying it as well, and we didn't win. There was the need for the striker, guys, because we're the best team apparently, but we came second.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what's
Let
the
me
need
ask
for a
this, yeah.
striker, guys?
Let me ask
Oh, we
this, yeah.
scored.
We spent.
Oh, we
Go on,
scored
go on,
what
finish
was
up,
it?
bro.
91 goals or whatever it was. So what's the need for? Oh, we shared the goals, guys. We don't need a striker, bruv.
We
Yeah,
don't.
we fuck. Let me ask this, yeah, like, and I'll put this because it's just sort of like dawned on me. We spent, like I said, 80 million, yeah, Marino and Calafiori, and we could have spent 8 million on Gyökeres. If we'd have signed Gyökeres on his own, or just had our someone we had, where would alternate universe would be better? Just having Gyökeres or these two? Much rather have had Gyökeres and just spent 8 million on him. But instead, we've spent 80 million on two fucking squad players.
Yeah.
Like
I'd
it's just
rather.
bad,
Yeah,
bad
I would have.
managing.
Yeah, I would have kept Smith Rowe and said
Yeah,
Gyökeres.
yeah.
But
I
California
only.
shit anyway.
I only minded changing or selling Smith Rowe because we didn't replace him. It's kind of like I
Yeah.
didn't know that when Unai Emery's gonna
Yeah.
leave, Arteta's gonna come in. If I knew it, I would be like, no, 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 just keep Unai Emery. At least he has some kind of experience and give him the 800 million. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's kind of like that. It's kind of like similar because I didn't expect Arteta, and I don't think a lot of people expected him anyway. We kind of forgot about him. Kind of, because he was an assistant at City, but I don't know. I didn't expect Arteta. Like I didn't expect that he's not going to replace Smith Rowe and he's not going to replace what's his name, Reece Nelson. You know, and then we ended up
Yeah.
having to play Ethan there, which Ethan
Wait,
should in reality
that
be the replacement for Odegaard. Do you get what I'm trying to say? Because Ethan's not a right
Yeah.
wing, but still he's looking like he's looking dangerous. That kid, he's something else. That kid is something else. I don't know about you guys, but
guys,
that kid is something else. But yeah.
Yeah.
guys, let me drop a bombshell here. Yeah,
Oh
Go on,
shit.
man. Aussie bomb.
you see this manager. Yeah, you see this manager. Yeah, we've had bigger squads the last season and the season before, right? Yeah, and we didn't win it. This manager, yeah, think he's thinks he's so ahead, yeah, that he actually went into this season not meeting the standard quota for a 25-man squad and expected to still win the league. Do you know how mad
Mate,
that is?
that's madness, bruv. I
That's
can't even
crazy.
wrap my head
Bro,
around it. Like,
he came into this season with a 22-man squad and expected
last
to win it.
last season he was like, oh, you know, we need a bigger squad, and all he done was just reduce it. I don't
Yeah.
understand that. He bought shit. Like you could clearly see his day. You know, if we did just have a striker last season, not Kai Havertz, say we had a Gyökeres all last season, we're winning that Premier League title. There's no doubt in my mind. Gyökeres' goals and contributions gets you 2 more points.
Yeah, because
It's
if you look at the sorry, Aaron, to
no, go
jump
on.
in
You
here.
no, you crack on,
No,
bro.
just a simple point. Because, bro, if you look at the games where we didn't get off the line, we didn't get over the line. What was missing? We didn't score goals in that game, right? So if we had a goal
Yeah,
scorer, because last season we was creating chances after chances, the chances, and then we say, how many times have we said, yeah, oh, we could have scored 7, 8, 9. We scored two, but it could have been 5, 6. Oh, we won 2-1, but we should have won 4-5-1. It was 1-1, but we should have won 5. We should have won 3-4-1. And what was that down to, right? Not scoring those chances, right? Because neither Jesus is a striker or Havertz is a striker. So
yeah,
realistically, if we had that God man that would have buried those chances, the games that we thought fell short of, we would have got it over the line.
yeah. bruv. I'll tell you this year, I was sat on Boxing Day last year against West Ham at home. I don't know whether it's an Arsenal Premier League record or a Premier League record. We had 77 touches in the opponent's half. Yeah. We absolutely peppered them, but couldn't score. We lost 2-0. If we'd have had Gyökeres and 77 touches in their box, sorry, not their half, I meant in the opponent's box. 77 touches in the opponent's box all game. Gyökeres is putting one of them in. We're not losing 2-0 and we win the Premier League. Like there's just so many examples of that. Do you know what I mean? So many examples of that. Aston Villa, like, twice. That if Gyökeres gets that Trossard chance, it goes in. Even away from home, well, I think we lost 1-0. That McGinn scored quite early on. We had a couple of chances there that we missed, especially late in the second half. We probably win that
especially
game.
against the low blocks, Aaron.
Yeah.
See the road blocks. It's against the low blocks and the mid blocks. That's when you need a striker. When a team plays a high line against us, we don't really need a striker. So you see Monaco, what happened to Monaco? Because they tried to play a high line, we scored about 3 or more against them. But when people play the low block and the mid block, that's when we need that striker. We need someone to unlock. You know when it's a sticky game, Aaron? It's kind of like a 1-1 and we need that goal and it's just they're playing a low block and they're making it hard to get into their box. And you need that kind of striker like an Abba. Abba used to do that. You would all of a sudden see Abba running, cross, goal, connect. Abba used to be not like a brilliant player, like an all-round player, but he was a killer in the box.
Scored.
See, people thought that Abba fell or went downhill. No, he didn't. I think he fell or dropped in the kind of quality he used to give us because he was playing on the left and it just didn't suit him. Because Abba in the box was was a real fox.
Bro, you're asking your most prolific striker to defend, bro. It doesn't work. How is my man meant to score when he's he's not even on his halfway line, he's behind it.
Yeah, but he was like 34 years old. He was 34 years old, Oz. And he wanted him to play on the left wing.
That's that, bro. He's playing him left wing, getting him to track back.
And why? We had Martinelli. Why would you play him on the left wing? We didn't need him to play on the left wing.
But that's what I'm saying.
He plays Lacazette. He likes a striker like that, Oz. He doesn't like a killer. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But the diabolical thing is, this manager keeps talking about it's just the fine margin, the gaps, we need to flip a coin and all this nonsense, And bro, and the last season, it was a fine margin, 2 points. But instead of this manager addressing the margin where we failed in terms of, okay, we didn't have a striker to finish the chances in the games, we didn't go over the line. He rips the whole script and starts again, a new formation, new this, new that. It's before with this manager, he builds a whole house, and then you got a leak in the wall, or the wall falls apart. And instead of addressing the leak in the wall, or just building the wall that fall apart, he goes, no, knock the whole house down and build it again. But he keeps talking about margins, the small margins, the small gaps.
Why are we talking about margins, bro? Like, this manager's a joke. Look at this. This club is a joke as well, guys. Yeah, big up to everyone, bro. Big up to AJ as well, man. Cunha used Arsenal to double his money at Wolves, but there is a buyout clause in his deal.
But I didn't want him anyway, and he's not the guy to get us over the line, innit? So, but let's move on from this Cunha rubbish, because I'm tired of it, to be honest, bro. Hey, sorry, I just had to drop my 2 cents in there because, brother, I don't want to talk about this Cunha guy anymore, bro. If this is the standard that you think is going to get us over the line, you could piss off with his new deal as well, bro.
Yeah, 100%.
No, sorry, bro.
100%.
Sorry, G, because, bro, it's nonsense, bro. We're looking at a striker that's playing for a regulation team, bro, thinking this is the guy to get us over the line, bro. Are you man buzzing or something?
Yeah,
Big
true.
man thing, bruv. I'm sick and tired of this nonsense, blood.
Okay, wait. Let's ask Aaron about this because Aaron wasn't here. Aaron,
Sorry,
Cunha
Oh,
bro.
using
I
Arsenal.
heard you, by the
I'm
way.
just
Yeah,
tired.
yeah.
Sorry, bro. I'm just tired of it, bro. I'm tired of
Oz
it,
just
bro.
lost his shit. I'm like, whoa, okay, okay. Let's change the comment. Oh shit, let's change the comment.
No,
Like,
I want
Brother,
to talk about Cunha, man. I want to talk about him for the next 20 minutes. No, no, I'm fucking joking. Fuck it,
how are we
let's just do
feeling
a
about
show on him.
Arsenal? How do you feel about Arsenal getting always using players using or the agents using Arsenal as the players to double their money at their clubs? We've seen it before. We've seen it at Aston Villa with Douglas Luiz. We've seen it multiple times. We've seen it now with Cunha. What's your thoughts, Aaron? What's your thoughts?
Well, it's easy and smart from their sort of perspective because they know that who's the most moronic, pathetic, weak-minded, gullible fan base on the planet that are all on Twitter. There's Arsenal, isn't it? So it's just so easy, and we're a big club. You know, it's so easy to link us with Arsenal because you'll just get millions of fans chewing on the notion of going for Cunha. When actually, in fact, if there was no news about Cunha whatsoever, and you ask every single one of them Arsenal fans, would you have Cunha? They'll go no. But as soon as you link with him, we're like, fuck me, we just need this geezer. Cunha, yeah, we've got to have him. We've got to have him. Oh,
bruv,
it's
it's the
just,
same
it's
thing with
weak.
Sterling.
Yeah.
Ask anyone, yeah, before we got a link with Sterling in the summer window, would you take him? They'll say absolutely no. As soon as
No.
we got a link with him, we knew we was gonna sign him. Oh yeah, he could do a job, he could fit in, he could do this, he could do that. Arteta will unlock him.
Mate,
Yeah.
I thought California Marino was going to unlock Martinelli. What's happened? Marino ain't even unlocked Marino yet, let alone
We'll
anyone
save
else,
him.
for fuck's sake.
We'll save him, bro. We'll save him. Yeah. Is anybody gonna
Yeah,
save us? Is anybody gonna save us?
I
For
know.
fuck sake, man. I swear to God, man. But yeah, AJ again. But this is a
Big up
problem
Adrian,
to
man.
you. Big up AJ, bro. He subbed
Big up.
show him love.
Yeah, big
AJ's
up.
a real one, bro. But this is the
Big
problem,
fella.
gents. Isaac, Gyökeres, Osimhen, Watkins wouldn't do well in the Arteta system. That's simple. See, AJ, maybe I kind of disagree here because in this system that we play now, the U-shaped football, you do need a killer. Now, you do need a killer. This system would work, but this manager, the way he plays this system, because we've seen systems like this before. This is similar to like an advanced Mourinho kind of, kind of. Do you know what I'm saying? Mourinho, yeah, this is advanced Mourinho, isn't it?
But
I don't
how's it
know,
advanced Mourinho, bro?
but
Advanced Mourinho
know,
won the league, cuz.
I
I
know, I know,
don't.
I
I
know.
don't. Man
Okay,
said advanced
Mourinho
Mourinho.
in the decline, bro, in the decline. I don't know what to call it, bro. I
Bro,
don't know what to call it. You shape football, yeah.
Mourinho in his decline won the Europa League and the League Cup and FA Cup with United, bruv.
Yeah,
This
true.
there was something this
Even
Yeah,
manager
fella.
can't do, blood.
Yeah.
hundred
And he
percent,
got a
100%.
striker in, even if he was 36, 37 at the time. He went,
You know
Zlatan,
what
do
I'm
you fancy coming
saying?
to win a couple of trophies? Zlatan went, yeah, all
And
right,
he
mate.
scored. He scored quite a low goal. He
Yeah.
scored
He
like
scored,
24, I
in
think.
the final against Southampton in the League Cup. I think
Bruv, he
maybe he
Yeah,
got, I
scored.
don't think he got
Bro,
both,
he
but he definitely
scored
got
more
one.
goals than this clan of Jesus and Havertz ever did it in a league season, bro. He scored
but it's
16
weird.
goals.
It's
Yeah.
weird. Players
And
like
he was 36
Havertz.
blood.
It's weird because players like Havertz and Gabriel and Lacazette couldn't couldn't fit this Arteta system as well. So what kind of striker does fit the Arteta system? If it's not the killers and it's not the ball playing strikers, what kind of striker does fit this Arteta system? What's your thoughts on it, Aaron? Tell her. What's your thoughts on it, bro?
I, mate, I don't think he knows. Like, that's the worrying thing. That's, because like he sort of always says things like we're waiting for the right one to come. Who? Like, he sort of says, oh, we're not just going to sign anyone. We're going to sign the right striker. We've had 5 years. You've had in theory. Then you've had probably about what 10 transfer windows. What one is it then? You haven't even gone for one, let alone like missed one, and one's sort of sitting there and you don't want him. All right, so say you don't want Gyökeres because you don't, he doesn't fit in what you want, Arteta. Then all right, who? Isaac. All right, but you had an opportunity to sign him a year and a half ago. So who else is there then? Right, you're going to go for Vlahovic? No, you had an opportunity to sign him and didn't go for it. So actually, we're in a generation where there aren't that many strikers around. When I started watching football in the mid-90s, even to sort of the late 10s, you could probably sit there and reel off 30 world-class strikers. And you'd probably do it time after time after time. Thank you. Time after time. You know what I mean? There's loads of a plethora of world-class strikers. You could do it in your sleep. Now you're thinking Haaland. Who else? Do you know what I mean? There ain't much out. Lewandowski's still out having a half decent season. He's bloody 37. Like, you've got to go for these players like the Isaacs and things, but we've had opportunities to sign them. We ain't bothered. Who do I personally think we should go for? I'd rather have sort of Isak, though we don't really play the football for him. We might be slightly suited more to Gyökeres, but I mean, just sign one of them. I'll tell you what. No striker ain't gonna be the fucking striker we need. Do you know what I mean? Signing no striker is not the striker we need. Havertz is not the striker we need. Gabriel Jesus is not the striker we need. Like, I don't understand why we're sat here on the 5th and we've got someone at Sporting Lisbon that has got an active release clause to activate. We're not doing it. I don't understand why. I don't get it. Are we waiting for Isak? So we had an opportunity to sign him 2 years ago, said no, and now we're going to spend 3 times the amount of money on him next summer. Are we actually going to do that? Is he even going to leave? What about if you was Isak? Let me just say this, because they're the two really that you look at really that are on most people's tongues, isn't it? Isak and Gyökeres. Now let's say you're going for Isak. By the end of the window, like Arteta might not be there. Hopefully. But by next season, hopefully he's not there. So the next manager might not even want him. Or say Arteta is still there. What? He might not want to come. We might be out of Europe. I don't think we will be, but we might be. He might be going, oh yeah, this Arsenal team looks all right, and Bill Saliba and Saka and co go, yeah, fuck this, we're off to Real Madrid. Is that going to want to come? Then he might as well just stay at Newcastle if he's going to a sinking ship. This is what I'm saying. Like, we've got an opportunity now. Yeah, Newcastle have put 150 million in. Well, unfortunately, you're just going to have to spend it, but they won't. Like, you're going to have to spend it in the summer anyway. Do you know what I mean? I just don't understand why we're not doing anything now. It's the 5th. And like was already been said in the chat, we might sign another left back if 2 of them go. Fuck me, is that as exciting as it gets? That's about as exciting as going to watching a 90-minute game of football. Snorefest, isn't it? It's worrying, Rashid. You know what I mean? We all know what we sort of need, but mate, I'd prefer, like I said, I prefer Isak. Do I think we'll actually go out and get him in the summer? Nah. This manager will wait for the right striker. Where is he? Who? Where? What's outside of them two? Who? Like, I don't get it. One of them's got a release clause, and the other one's in the Premier League. And do you know what I mean? He's played with a couple of our players there before. He's linked up with Odegaard at Sociedad before. You know what I mean? Look, I don't understand what
this manager's a weird one. He's a weird character, Aaron. Look at this comment right there. This comment is nice as well. Our best midfielder plays right back, and our best right back plays left back, and our best left back can't get a game. I swear to God, this is one of the best comments today. This is one of the best. Look at this.
But we've said this. We've said this all the time, bro. We've said this.
I swear to God.
For me, on the striker thing is, if we was into some dreamland world, sign a striker this January,
and we had a World Cup winner. Just so you know, people, we had a World Cup winner, a goalkeeper at Cobb. And we went on and bought 6. Even though I like Raya, don't get me wrong, but like 6 goalkeepers. We had a World Cup winner. A gem.
8 million. Sold him for
has he won? Has he won the best goalkeeper of the year twice?
Yeah. I think he's definitely won it once. I don't know about twice.
Didn't Ramsdale win it one of the? Either way, he's definitely won it once. He's definitely been in Ballon d'Or and FIFA nominations and things like that. He won a bloody World Cup, like you said. Do you know what I mean? Like, and he won 2 things with Argentina, didn't they? Win? Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, he's still the best keeper.
He's patiently for his chance. This is why this Arteta manager is ruthless. He's a cunt. You know why?
Yeah.
It's because, bro, he sat and waited for his chance. When he got his chance, 6 months, everybody was like, hey, you know what? That goalkeeper's decent. I know that every one of us was like, hey, that's good. That goalkeeper's decent. This is when Martinez came Do you remember like when we won the FA Cup?
Yeah.
Yeah, he started
And he
crying, didn't he, on
deserves
the
a
field at
chance.
Wembley with it? Yeah.
Yeah, he deserves a chance. Do you know what I'm saying? And he went on, and the rest is history. Now he's won the World
Mm.
Cup. And ask Messi what he thinks about this goalkeeper that we're talking about, Martinez. And then we went on to sign 6 goalkeepers to just replace the one that we couldn't replace in the first place. So we went on to sign 6 to try to replace the one that we already had,
Yeah,
to try
same
to
thing
get
with
a world class. Something
yeah,
with
same
Abba.
yeah, same thing with the left back thing, innit?
Yeah.
But we're just gonna rinse and repeat this so many times, man.
I swear to God, man. I swear to God. Let's move
Just
on, man.
quickly,
Let's
just
Yeah,
on the
on
left back and on the goalkeeper, we had Tierney and Martinez already there, and we combined spent about 135 million to have shit versions of them two there. It's
yeah,
madness. It's
yeah,
madness.
yeah,
exactly. We're paying money to get shitter versions, Aaron.
Who does that? What business runs like that?
bro,
Exactly.
200 about 250 million odd of the money that this man just spent is gone on replacing two
Yeah,
positions that we already
I
had
swear to
better
God.
plays in those positions.
yeah.
I swear
But
to
I mean,
but
God.
Ran.
no,
Go
but
on,
the
go on, bro.
thing is, this fan base won't come to terms with it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Let me
but
just repeat that, yeah.
the ego. You've been,
200, bro, 200, about 250 million has gone on replacing Tierney and Martinez, yeah, who are already there at the club.
quarter of a
fucking
bill
hell.
for shit versions,
We've
and we ain't even got
spent,
starter on the left
bruv,
side
like we
really.
said, like Aaron said, we spent about 150 million on trying to replace Tierney, and we've spent probably about 100 million odd on keepers to replace Martinez, yeah. Don't get
Mhm,
me wrong, I
mhm.
like Correa, but is he
And
better than
nobody's better
Martinez
than
for
him.
me?
No,
No.
no, no, no. Sorry. Sorry, no, no.
People will say, yeah, he is, but for me, no.
Nah, no way, no way. Hey, big up Godfrey, bro. Arteta
Yeah, big
out. You
up
already
Godfrey.
know. You already know that way Arteta out.
Yeah,
Come
but
on, man.
Rashid, to go back on the striker thing, yeah.
Yeah.
See, the thing is, the problem with this manager, yeah, is if he sticks with one style of football, then you can say, okay, the type of striker that he needs is this striker because he chops and changes it, and depending on that system that he plays, then you need a total different striker. Now, if in some miracle world we was to go and sign a striker to fit in this current shit system of football we're playing, yeah, for me, you would need an out and out goal hanger
Mhm, mhm, mhm.
because we don't play balls in behind. We don't play with a striker that it holds up the ball and brings in another play. What we try to do gang press the box and then do little 1-2 passes. And then when we do cross the ball, Havertz is still fucking in God knows
In the
where, and
midfield. He's still in
he's
the
still in
midfield.
he's still in the midfield. So what you need
Behind the
is that
ball.
goal
Yeah,
hanger that's just gonna sit in that box, occupy the two centre halves, and when the ball comes in, he's in the right place at the right time to go bang. That's the type of striker we need. Now the problem is, yeah, does that type of striker exists right now? If he was to ask me, I can't name one.
he's playing at City, and outside that, no, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, what strikers that we've been linked with that you say are just goal hangers? You know that striker that hangs around in the box, yeah, keeps the two centre halves occupied, and you know when the ball comes into him, he's just gonna, well, is going in the net. That's the type of striker we need because we
Yeah,
don't play in balls in behind. We don't play a striker with the whole. We don't play the system with the hold up play where where you're thinking, "Do you know what? All right, cool. Play
I
it
tell you, he
long
was good at that. Ruud
and
van
then
Nistelrooy.
hold it up." Yeah, literally, that's the type of striker we need,
Yeah,
or a Berbatov.
yeah,
Does that type of striker exist right now? Barring Haaland, I can't really name one, and
yeah.
that's the issue.
Yeah, but that's what I mean.
Because you
Like the
look,
point I was
because you
saying.
look,
How long do you wait
because
then?
because
Innit?
the thing is now, yeah. You look at Barling Haaland, you look at the most next best strikers in the league, yeah. You'd probably say Isaac and Watkins, yeah.
Yeah.
But then look at the systems that they play in, where they scored a number of goals in. Do we play that system for them to thrive in? No, we don't.
Do you know what, mate? We need to then change the system
So
for a
then
striker.
but will Arteta do that? No.
No,
He's
no,
he's
no, 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 no,
already
no, because it's
he's
not his
already
thing, is it? Then, yeah,
because the thing is he's already spent this money on Havertz, and he's tried to force him in the team anyways, however it's playing the midfield or up front. And again, it comes up to him again. Do you need the striker to get over the line? You've challenged for the league. Is the missing piece of striker? He doesn't want to come to terms with it. That is one of the missing links to get us over the line, because it goes against the grain of what he's gone against for so long. So
yeah,
in a way, he doesn't want to get proven wrong. So that's probably why we're not gonna sign a striker, whether it's in January or in the summer.
Okay. 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 Hey, facts, bro. Facts as always, bro.
yeah.
Big up to Charlotte. Would you sack Arteta? Hey, that's a good question. And she says
Listen, Charlotte,
she
we
must
would have
be
sacked
she
him
like
2 years ago.
if you identify as a she, um, would you sack Arteta like today? Me personally, or my view of it is yes, I would, and I would bring a manager like a Zinedine Zidane. Probably, I'd go for Zinedine Zidane right now, or I'll just get someone to get through this 6 months, get this airport Albert or whatever, go for this 6 months, just hold it for 6 months until the end of the season. By the 6 months, 6 months, I'll be looking for any manager out there. I'll probably try for Ancelotti because Ancelotti's gonna get sacked. Or not gonna get sacked. He's not his contract is not gonna get renewed. So I'll probably go for an Ancelotti at the end of this season. So yes, my answer is yes, I would sack Arteta. Yes, I would. Because from what I can see, and I don't have a crystal ball, but I can see that this manager's not going to win anything this year. He might, the only realistic trophy, and this is even Arteta in say this, that the only realistic trophy is Carabao Cup, and Carabao Cup is absolutely not enough. Sorry, it's not good enough. So yeah, my answer is yes. Off to you, Aaron. Tell us, what do you think,
Yeah,
bro?
man. Yeah, man. Yeah, I'd drive him to the airport. Yeah, 100%. Yeah, I'd on all expenses paid. I'd just as long as he got there. I don't care. Like I wouldn't skimp
Would you
out. I'd
buy him
even get the
breakfast?
old luxury Uber, just whatever, innit? Just take him, get rid of him, innit?
Excel,
Fuck it, yes.
Excel.
Not, yeah, that's it. You know what I mean? Yeah, for an extra, I'd even pay an extra £3 on the delivery. Do you know what I mean? The drive. Yeah. I look, you know, because I'm a classy guy. You know, an extra £3. Yeah. No, seriously, yeah, no, he needs to go, innit? Like I said, the only problem is I just know he won't. So there'd have to be a severe car crash. Do you know what I mean? For it
No,
in that football team to get out,
no,
and
no,
then
no.
a
The
good manager
question,
won't come in.
no, Aaron. The question was, would you sack him right now? As in,
Oh
if you
yeah,
had the power
on.
to, yeah,
Oh, 100%. What right now?
yeah,
If
right
I had the
now.
power and you said to me, "All right, Aaron, you can sack him right now," I'll go straight off this stream and I'll be straight on the blower. Yeah, you tell her you're gone. Clear your desk. Piss off. Unlucky, yeah. And then I'll come straight back on. I'll be stopping the cam. I obviously wouldn't unmute it so you could all hear the
Yeah,
conversation. I'll be like, yeah, listen, mate, yeah, arty tarty,
Listen,
yeah.
sack him
Yeah,
now.
this is the call you've been dreading with these 15 million quid a year, son. Yeah, it's time to fuck off, bro.
yeah.
Piss off, mate. Finish your little makeup and tweezing your eyebrows and piss off. And do you know what? Take that fucking dog with you. Tell her, innit?
That's a good one. I can't lie. What
Innit?
are you saying? That's a good one. That's a good. No, 100%, man. Facts, bro. Facts. Um, who would you buy? Who would you bring in? if we would sack Arteta right now, or would you do like I said, I would wait until the end of the season. So I'll just bring in someone to like just hold it down for a little bit, and then at the end of the season, I'll bring in someone competent like a Zinedine Zidane or Ancelotti, someone that will be. I think Ancelotti will be available at the end of the season. So yeah,
Yeah.
what do you think?
Oh, mate, yeah, that's what I'd rather do. There'd be no point in making any sort of rush appointment. But there are managers out there that would probably jump at somewhat of a chance to manage Arsenal for the next couple of months. I'm not saying these are the ones who I want, but I don't know. Is it like the likes of maybe Allegri still might be out of a job? You've got managers like Graham Potter. Just someone to come in. I'm not saying that's who I'd want, but yeah, there's some quality out there that could get you to come in and just tick you over until the summer. Do you know what I mean? You don't have to, obviously get your number one choice, but there's competent managers out there to just steady the ship until you get number one. Do you know what I mean? There are managers out there that that can do it. That's the route I would sort of go down. Do you know what I mean? Just someone that's going to come in,
100%.
not fuck shit up. Do you know what I mean? With a bit of experience, maybe not like a Potter, but just say for argument's sake, I don't know if he's still free, but say Allegri was free, I'd be saying, right, come in, here you go, you've got the reins, almost like what Chelsea done with Goose Hiddink. Do you know what I mean? They got
Yeah,
him in, and he won
yeah,
an FA Cup, and went, "Thanks very much, Goose. Now we're going to get our number one." Do you know what I mean?
exactly. Yeah,
It's basically same as that, mate.
100%,
Mm.
That's what I'll be doing.
100%,
100.
100%. What are you saying, Oz? What are you saying, Oz? Like, would you sack
Yeah,
Arteta now? And
I'd
who would you
I'd
bring
get
in?
rid I'd get rid of him to give it to Albert Pod. Albert Pod's already more experienced than Arteta.
Wins more
Absolutely
points than
crazy.
him. Yeah.
It's absolutely
Well,
crazy.
if we was to look at both CVs before Arteta was appointed,
Yeah, I
Albert
know, I
Pod
know.
had more experience. So I'd just give
Yeah,
it to him. I'll say, listen, you man, run the thing, set piece coach, you do your thing. Albert Pod, but you've already sat with Arteta and seen him flipping played three different plans. I'm sure he knows what's the best style of football to play. Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
And be like, listen, run it to the end of the season. And then you're trying to tell me, yeah. See, the problem is, bruv, people say, who do you get? Who do you get? We've seen, okay, yeah, it might have not worked out with Almerim, yeah. But
Mm,
at the end of the day, if you want to go for a world-class manager, yeah, you pay the money, and if he agrees to come, he comes. It's not about who do you get, who do you get. At the end of the day, yeah, if I run a company and I want the best person, like the best manager to run the club, I'm gonna see the CVs and see who's the best, right? And then I'm gonna go and say, listen, what's your price? Yeah. And then if I offer him his price and he says, cool, I'm coming, then you get him. It's as simple as that, guys. It's the same
true.
thing with Almiron weren't available. Man United went and said, listen,
Yeah,
Sporting, we
but why
want
are
your
they judging
manager.
Amarim? He just got here. Why are they judging him? Give him five
Yeah, but
years
that's
and eight
yeah,
hundred
but
million.
bro, besides that's like besides the point, yeah, he's not doing well right now, yeah. But you could go to any man, you can go to any club with any manager and say, listen, how much does it cost to buy out your manager? And then the manager goes, how much? And then you go to the manager and say, listen, how much do you want to come and manage the club? And if both are agreed, then you get your guy. Now
Okay,
you're telling me
okay.
Ancelotti at the end of the season, he might leave. You're telling me
Mhm.
if you go to him and say, listen, we pay you 15 million, you think he won't come? And the only reason why he might not come is if he don't get backed like this manager has been backed. That's the only reason I don't see him coming here.
Okay,
As of
Yeah.
okay.
right,
Facts, bro. Facts, facts.
as of right now, yeah, get rid of Arteta because I'm sick of
Yeah. Fine.
watching this dead football. Bruv, it's becoming jarring. Give it to Albert Pod and a set piece coach. I say, I say, run it to the end of the season, and then go get a top class field manager that's got it over the line, that knows what it takes to win, that doesn't hasn't shat the bed twice, regardless of botting it last season. or coming close the season after.
Hundred
Yeah,
percent,
no,
hundred
I agree
percent,
with you
bro.
100%, bro.
I agree.
Absolutely,
Um, we need
100%.
to move on facts after facts, man. We can go on for like 4, 5, 6 hours. Like,
Yeah,
do you know what I'm saying? Like, look, the end of the season, yeah. What I'm thinking for the end of the season, yeah, and I think I said it to you, Aaron. I don't know if you remember, but I
yeah,
said I'll give it like an 8 hours, 8 hours of straight
yeah,
streaming. I'll get everybody that I know from this community to jump on, so it'll be like kind of like a roster. If anybody wants to stay, you can stay. We're just chopping it up. We just talk about this fraud, and not just now. Arsenal throughout the years, these last 20 years, we've been dreadful, and it's just been terrible to watch. And bro, like
yeah,
me, I didn't really witness or see like properly see a lot of trophies, you know. And I'm one
yeah,
of them ones where like I'm the younger generation. Most of them are corrupted right now. You know what I'm saying? They got them. Like the PR got them. It's done. It's done. They got them already. So I'm one of them. But I'm one of them. I'm one of the people that made it. That got saved
yeah,
by watching. Do you know what I'm saying? That, but by watching you guys, by watching Aaron, for example, you know, Jez, Kenny Ken, Lee, North, anybody. Do you know what I'm saying? Just by watching these guys, and I'm like, hey, you know what? I don't relate to these guys. Like these guys are a bunch of losers. I don't understand how they tolerate it. Look, if you tolerate everything, you stand for nothing. Yeah, you stand for nothing.
yeah,
So yeah, they're
yeah.
basically. So let's move on to the Newcastle game. Yeah, since we didn't even get the chance to put the press conference, and I know that you're on limited time. You know, we got the missus waiting. Big up to the missus. You know, unlimited time. I know how it gets. Yeah, she'll be like, I know how it gets, bro. Like, trust me, I got a girl. She's like, oh, you're live, and you told me it'll only be half an hour. You told me it'll only be 1 hour, 2 hours. Well, yeah, there you go. But yeah, tell me, what do you think Newcastle? What's your prediction? How would you line up? You know, do you want to win this Carabao Cup? Does this Carabao Cup change anything? What's your thoughts on it, Aaron? Tell me.
Yeah, well, yeah, sort of starting obviously. I'll start from sort of the bottom, and yeah, I want to see us put our best team out. To be fair, I know it's going to be tricky, but I want to see us putting our best team out, and we'll know how serious that we're taking this Carabao Cup an hour before when the team line rather is released. You know, we'll sort of see, is he going to be starting resting players maybe for Manchester United on Saturday? I personally hope not, because I think these two sort of games, we've got Newcastle obviously at home, Manchester United at home. They're the only opportunities, the realistic opportunities for silverware. So I want to see us going right at these two games, you know, and obviously we're talking about the Newcastle one. I want to see us put our best team out, you know. I'd absolutely go for it. Whether we will sort of come out there, I think with the Newcastle thing, I think a 1-0, let's just say we win it anyway. A 1-0 win won't be good enough to take back to St James's Park. I think we've got to go there with at least a 2-goal cushion for us to progress in that competition.
It's gonna be
I
tough.
just think, you know, if we only go there with a 1, whether it be 1-0, 2-1, whatever, it don't matter. There's no away goal rules. I just think that Newcastle would probably beat us. So then it'd be either a penalty thing, or they might even dominate us, considering the fact that Newcastle as well are absolutely on fire. And you've also got Isak up top, who is absolutely on fire. And our defence is
He's a menace.
hardly as
He's a
solid as it
menace.
should be, is it?
Mm.
Will it make a difference in terms of how I feel about Arteta? No. I still want him to go on where it's going to go, regardless of whether we win it. But what I do want us to do is take it seriously. Why? Because I will get a final ticket to Wembley. And that's the reason why I've
Yeah,
got a season ticket. That's the reason
yeah.
why I go to the matches, is because I want it to culminate in doing this, bruv. That's what I want. That's what I do.
Bro,
I give up my money and my precious, precious, precious time to go see us do that. I want to
true,
go to Wembley again. My
true.
last time, because in 2020 was obviously COVID. So the last time we was in the final with fans were there, 2017, I was there. Trust me, brother, it hits different when you see them, when you see it live at Wembley and your team's lifting a trophy. That's what I go for. I don't just go there because I love seeing
Of
22
course.
geezers running around in shorts, for fuck's sake. Do you know what I mean? I want to see six in it. Do you know what I mean? I want to see success.
Success.
I want to see my
Yeah.
team winning. And that's what it's all about. So yeah, I do sort of hope we can sort of get over the line against Newcastle. if you was to press me for a score, my
Yeah.
head's sort of saying, you know, maybe it's gonna be like a draw, maybe 1-1, maybe a 2-1 win. If we was to win, my heart's more sort of saying, you know, like we need to get 2-0, so maybe a 2-0 win. But I mean, if my head's ruling,
Do you
which it
think you'll
usually
be
does,
nil?
man, it's gonna be difficult. What? Sorry, say that again. Sorry, Rashid, bruv.
Do you think it's going to be 2-0 or 2-1? What's your
That's the
last
heart. The
prediction?
heart saying 2-0, but my head's saying 2-1 at best. No, I'll go with 2-1 because, you know, like we've got a rule with our heads because our hearts just get fucking broken too much. Do you know what I mean?
100%.
Yeah, I'm going to go for a 2-1. But yeah, that's sort of my reasoning. Do you know what I mean? I want to see us. I want to go to Wembley. That's a fucking great day out, and I want to see us win. And so does everyone here. You know, whether you're Arteta in, Arteta out, whether you love this football, hate this football, whatever. Whether you're a Rashida and a gal. Do you know what I mean? Ultimately, we still want to see us fucking win. Do you know what I mean? That's what it's all about. This game. Otherwise, it's just
100%.
like I said, it's just blokes kicking a fucking sphere around. Do you know what I mean? Like winning,
100%.
boys. That's what it's all about. Isn't it?
Home run, bro. Facts, bro. Aaron, we're always with the facts, bro. Oz, what are you saying, bro? What's your thoughts? What's your thoughts on it, bro? What's your thoughts on it?
Well, see, the thing is, if you go by past games that we've played against Newcastle, what is it? We've registered one shot on target in the last 2 games against them, or something mad like that.
Away,
Yeah, I
yeah.
think so.
Right.
So,
That's that, yeah.
like,
But we're playing home, I think. We're playing home, bro.
yeah, I
So.
know,
Yeah,
but
And
that,
Bruno G. And by the way, guys, Bruno G is not going to play, so that might weaken their midfield a little bit. So
yeah, the thing is, obviously, I want to win the game, but if you say me, am I confident of winning it? No. Um,
yeah.
the best thing is I would say is to try go for the win at home. Whatever lead we get, we have to take that to Newcastle and set up shop. That's
Yeah.
personally, I think, what would have to happen. We'd have to take whether it's a 1-0 lead, a 2-1, 2-0. I mean, 2-0 would be absolute great. Do I see it happening? You know, as I'd love to. I'd love to win 2-0 and go to St. Joe's 2-0. Do I see it happening? Not really. But we have to take a. We have to take a. We can't go to St. James Park with a 0-0.
Yeah, nah. No
Uh,
way.
my thing is, we'd have to get a 1-0, a 2-0, hopefully a 2-0. Do I see it happening? It's possible, but not unlikely. And go to St. John's Park and just literally play on the counter or just park the bus. I know I'm sounding negative right now, but realistically, when I'm looking at across the game of two legs, is at home is realistically where you have the advantage, right? So we need to
100%.
press that advantage at home
Yeah.
and
And
take
get
it to a
set piece.
place
Yeah.
and take it to a place where we
Oh,
don't we don't even get shots on target, let alone score goals. You know what I
that's
mean?
okay. We've got set
So,
pieces.
like I
Block the
said,
keeper, header,
like
and
I
go.
said, like I said, didn't it? You have to park the best and then rely on set pieces. You're
Fucking
gonna
hell, bro. That sounds like a team I know.
Hmm.
Stoke. It starts with S. It starts with
yeah.
S.
So, like I said,
Absolutely crazy, bro.
hopefully we press the home advantage. We get whatever lead we get, and then we have to take it to St James Park and hope we don't concede. And we don't. We have to hope we don't concede at home as well, lads. Don't forget that, innit? Like
Hopefully,
Newcastle, they're high on form. I mean, I think they've won what 5 games back to back, 4 games back to
yeah,
back.
yeah.
They're
They're
flying, aren't
performing.
they? Yeah.
They've
It was the
found a good
worst
run
time
of
to meet
form.
them.
So
Isaac
it's
scored
not the
9,
best.
assisted 2 in his last 7.
Oh,
Zach is
no.
flying. Their team is flying. So it's gonna be tough. we have to press the home advantage by any means necessary. We have to take anything. We have to take a goal, a scrappy 1-0, wherever it is. You know, I'd love a 2-0. And then literally you go to Newcastle and listen, you think, you know what? We've got the lead, whatever lead it is. Well, yeah, we're gonna have to play park the bus football and rely on set pieces.
Yeah, we have
I
to go there with
get
a
it.
lead. Have to. I don't think we'll progress with only a 1-0 win personally, or a 1 goal advantage win. I don't. I think we need the 2. But obviously, I'd rather the 1 than nothing. It's something to go there with. I just can't see Newcastle not beating us. Considering again the stat that you said on Aussie, which is fact, 1 shot in two games there. If we don't go there with a win even. What's to say we need to go there and get 2 goals? We can't even get 2 shots in 180 minutes. Do you know what I mean? It's when you look at things like that, But of course, yeah, I agree. If we get a 1-0, if we only go there with a 1-0, we're going to have to go there and set up shop, because even when we don't come out there with anything. So what's the point? We don't shoot anyway. We might as well just bloody defend and try and stink the place out. So it's not the way that
It's
I'd
going to
love
be
to
a
go
sticky
about it.
game.
Yeah,
It's going to be a sticky game, Aaron, because
100.
Newcastle kind of play similar, because Newcastle play a low block and a mid block well. They really know how to close on, and they really know how to close on us. They know how to defend against us, especially.
Yeah,
So it's going to be a really tough game against Newcastle, because if we don't win at our ground, go into their place, we'd have to be the ones that actually try to create and open that low block, which we're not capable of, even against teams that are worse than Newcastle. We
yeah,
struggled against the teams like, I don't know, Brighton and Bournemouth, and we've struggled against teams like that. So Newcastle are really going to put us to the test, and they really know how to play against us. But yeah, I think set pieces and hopefully a little bit of luck. I think we can get a little 2-1 out of it. But I don't think, yeah, I think it'll be a little 2-1. I agree with you, Aaron, on that one.
yeah.
Do I think that we're gonna go through? No, I don't. I think we won't go through. We won't go through to the final. But obviously, I hope we do. And like I said, you know, a trophy's a trophy in my eyes.
Hey,
But
blood, you're
yeah.
being toxic and negative. We ain't even played, bruv, man.
I'm giving you my idea. No, no, we're gonna win. We're gonna win 2-1. But I think
Nah, bruv, you're toxic and negative, man.
I'm giving my opinion. That's all it is, well, I swear. I'm just giving my opinion, to be honest.
Nah,
But
I agree with
hopefully we'll go far and we'll win this thing, because it's been so long, It's been so
Yeah.
long that I haven't seen that cup, bro.
We haven't seen the
93.
I'm
trophy
gonna turn
here.
into Akon right now. It's been so long that I haven't seen your face. You get me? Like
I
it's
haven't
long
seen
with
the
this manager,
trophy
bro.
in
I thought
five
I thought
I
years.
Akon was
swear.
in the I thought Akon was on the stream then Rashid. Jesus.
Trust me, man. Trust me. They get me singing. They'll get you singing. They'll get you angry, crying, happy. This is what happens with this. It's a toxic relationship, Aaron. Okay?
Yeah.
It's a toxic relationship. And like you said, and I like to say in every stream as well, we are Arsenal junkies, unfortunately. And it's just a
Yeah.
toxic relationship, okay? Think of it as you hooked on
Yeah, no,
crack.
it is, bruv. Do you know what it is?
Okay? It's the same thing as us hooked on crack. Because at the
Yeah.
end of the year, it will hurt us. Yeah, it will
Yeah.
hurt us.
No good
And
for
we'll
us.
be, no good for us, because we will win games. Like, guys, don't think that today is just, it's going to be the last emergency stream or a last stream that we're going to do. No, we're going to win a couple of games, 3, 4, 5 games. And then Aaron will be here telling me, Rashid, what do you think now? Like, maybe, I don't know. And then he'll come back to his senses. He's like, you know what? No, no. That's why you don't go back to your ex. This
Yeah.
is why you don't.
Exactly. Yeah.
Arsenal.
Yeah.
Don't do it, guys.
100%.
Don't do it, guys.
Unless you want to go for a bit of fun and you've got a clear escape route once you finish.
There you go.
And you're
Fire
fit.
exit. Fire
Yeah,
exit.
yeah. Pop the door open. Once you've had your fun, keep the door propped open, bruv,
Exactly.
and your trainers and that
Eject
there.
seat, bruv. Eject seat, you get me?
and leg it, and leg
You
it
know
home.
them
Like,
them.
come on.
Hey, bruv, you need that James. You need that James Bond eject seat, cuz. You
Yeah,
get me? When you're
Nah, I
done, just go
swear. Nah, I swear to God, man. I swear to God.
jetpack settings and that.
mate. Yeah,
Big up,
checking the
big up,
windows
Eric.
aren't locked and everything like that, bruv. You
You get
know
me,
it. You
bro?
try and make. You try and get out, you're rattling it, and she's sat there, laying there with the keys, thinking, "Unlucky, son. You ain't going nowhere."
You are in the dungeon now.
Yeah. Oh,
That's it.
Welcome to the
Oh my God.
dungeon.
isn't it? Mate, it's
Oh
like that.
my
What's
God.
that?
But it
Like the
is.
zombie land. You need little rules, innit? Rule one, cardio, innit? You know what I mean? Cardio to run. Yeah.
No, trust
Always
me, it
map
is a
out your
toxic.
exit.
A toxic relationship, man. Crazy.
Don't do it, guys.
Yeah, don't do it.
It's not worth it, man. We've all been there. It's not worth it.
Definitely not.
Okay. Big up, Dad. Big up, Dad. Look at what he's saying here. And big up Forest as well, bro. Big up Forest as well, bro.
Jervy.
Big up, love.
Yeah, big up
Sub,
Forest as well.
sub, sub to Aaron, bro. Everybody that's locked in, sub to Aaron right now, bro. Show him
And
love.
like and
Show him love, bro.
subscribe the stream, guys.
Like and subscribe, bro. Like and subscribe.
100.
Nah, it's been lit today. It's been lit, and the comments, bro. Like it's been crazy today. I
Yeah,
can't
big
lie.
up the chat, man.
Big up the chat,
Big up
bro.
the chat.
You're saying Arteta won a trophy. He didn't. It was won with the last manager's team. Correct. He has won nothing. You won't count to count the hell West Ham. Yeah. West Ham trophy, European trophy. Yeah. True. Big up, Dad. Big up, Dad, bro. Big up, Dad.
Big up, Dad.
Yeah. West Ham have a bigger legacy in Europe than us, or about the same if you count the Cup Winners' Cup. That's
Yeah.
how bad it is, Aaron.
Bears Cup and always.
West Ham,
you know
bro.
what I mean? Yeah.
Oh,
Madness.
God.
Yeah,
Madness,
move on,
really
move on.
respect. Move
Yeah,
on, bro.
fuck
Like that is depressing. I can't lie. That's
Yeah.
depressing. I can't lie.
Hell.
I just
He'll be
got
there
depressed right
laughing.
there. Did you see me,
Yeah.
Aaron? I just went like this.
Yeah, I think we all did. The only 2 seconds of silence we've had in 3 hours.
I
Cheers, Dad, you
swear.
knobhead. He's sitting there giggling himself. I know, yeah, I hope you fucking shit yourself. I know you wanker.
Hey, that's not nice.
Yeah.
We just keep on winning. We have a good manager. We have established our winning side this year. He's talking about Nottingham Forest here, I think. Great ingredients for success and trophies. He ain't to Nuno long at all. Yeah, well, he doesn't have our fan base. You know, he doesn't have our fan base because if Nuno came to Arsenal and he was doing what he's doing at Nottingham Forest, that guy would have a 10-year long contract. A 10-year long contract. Sorry, can't even speak. But seriously, I mean, we made Arteta the second most paid manager in the world. Let that sink in, guys. Let that sink in. Let that sink in, bro. Arteta must be part of a gentleman's club for him to be in the job time he has. It must be he's Illuminati, bro. He's Illuminati, that guy. I swear to God. He's part of the Freemasons, like. I swear, I don't know what's going on with this man. How did he get paid that much of money without winning anything? Like, who would give someone 15 million a year for not winning anything? I'm confused. I'm really confused.
He's a con man, not a football manager, bruv.
Yeah, he's a con man, and he conned us. He's conned nearly 70% of this fan base. Thank you for pointing out the DNA with my son. At least he's not a Spurs fan. His mum wasn't that picky. Big up, Dad. That's a good one. Yeah, 100%.
Well, like I said, bruv, innit? Aaron, you're gonna have to do a DNA show, bruv. Like, get Jeremy Kyle and that.
Jeremy Kyle reveal, innit? Yeah.
The tests are in.
Yeah.
You are.
Yeah.
That's saying like
biological
I said,
father, yeah.
You are not the father.
You are the biological father.
Yeah,
Fuck this
yeah.
shit.
No, but Dad goes on. Dad goes on saying Blackburn bought the trophy. Shearer and the others went bankrupt in a couple of years later. Yeah, I know. It was money. It was money. Yeah, we said it was just money, but they won it. Like even Leicester did. Leicester won it. You know, Leicester won the Premier League. It didn't take them that long, but Yeah, this fraud is in the process of tearing up his third team built in 5 years. What the hell is happening? Yes, Tyson. Yes, Tyson. I don't know if you've been here for 3 hours, but we've been for 2 hours and a half. But we've been onto this case, bro. We've been onto this manager. I swear, and we're not gonna stop. We're not. Can't stop. Won't stop.
No.
Yeah, can't stop.
Yeah.
Won't stop. Trust me. Can anyone explain how a manager uses 75 formations but can only play football one way, please? Yes. I swear to God. Thank you. Thank you, Tyson. We need to
Yeah,
understand.
Arteta guys.
Do you know what I'm saying? Like, we just see one way of football. Arne Slot, yeah, Slot changes his football every game depending on who he's facing. This manager, same thing, same way, same. If he's going strong, he's gonna go for Declan, Partey, and Odegaard in the midfield, and he's gonna put Timber, Calafiore, the usual centre backs, and then he's just gonna put Ethan. If Ethan's not injured, if not Martinelli, Trossard, Gabriel Jesus, or Havertz, or Trossard, or Gabriel, or it's the same because changing Gabriel for Havertz is the same guy, so it doesn't really make a difference. But yeah, playing football one way, I swear to God, man, this manager, bro, he's gonna be it's going to be a long year with this manager, bro. A long year. Long year and a half. Maybe could take more than a year, you know?
Yeah.
Arteta can't manage injuries, squads, lineups, or manage to use players. I haven't forgot, by the way. I know that you're on limited time. I know. I'm trying to wrap it up, but there's a lot of do you know what I'm saying? There's a lot of comments we missed or didn't get the chance to read. You know what I'm saying? So Arteta can't manage injuries, squad lineups, or manage the players to their correct positions. We're a big club with no elite manager, no elite director, no elite player. That's the thing. What I don't understand is like you see Man United, yeah, as worse as they are, as shit as they are, but Man United always try to get elite managers. They always try to get elite players, and it just doesn't work. With us, yeah, we never try to get an elite manager or elite players. Why, Aaron? Why do
Yeah.
you think that is? We never tried.
Because, mate, like we're just not anywhere near ambitious enough, and we've been like that for a long time. I know we've won things, but we've just never been the club that does that. I mean, we've never really been the club that goes out and sign established players either. Do you know what I mean? We've just never really have. You know, we did when we sort of, other than Dennis Bergkamp, really, who was, I mean, he was box office when we signed that geezer up there. Do you know what I mean?
Ah, it's a real border right
That
there.
when we signed that boy right there, trust me, mate, that was really the only blockbuster sign I could have. When you look at the Invincible squad, um, maybe you could add sort of Sol Campbell into that. You know, he had a lot of options to sort of go, and he chose Arsenal. What an absolute legend! But obviously, like back to sort of like that. With managers, we've never had it. George Graham was from Millwall. He won us a lot of things. Arsene Wenger from
Yeah.
Grampus 8. Cheers, bruv. Do you know what I mean? We've never sort of been the club like that, and you just got to sort of wonder. And even you had Sir Peter Hillwood was managing sort of the direction of the club. Now you've had the Cronkies and things like that. It's just almost sort of passed the baton. Nothing's going to change with that. That's why I sort of worry about us not getting an Ancelotti or someone like that when Arteta finally decides to go on his own volition or get sacked. It's annoying that we probably won't go for that. And the University at Arsenal will probably just sign another fresher. It wouldn't surprise me if they probably tried getting like, someone like Mertesacker to be the manager, do you know what I mean? Or Jack
Oh,
Wilshere, or something like that. Do you know what I mean? You'd probably end up with something nonsensical like that. Do you know what I mean? As opposed to an Inzaghi or a Zidane, like you said, or a Carlo Ancelotti. It'd be just a random young geezer we've never heard. They'll go, oh yeah, we'll give him a chance. Why? Because it'll cost a little. Well, but, you're giving these youngsters like Arteta a lot of bloody dough. Would Ancelotti have done that? Look at what he's done at Real Madrid with significantly less funding. Look at what Zidane sort of done at Real Madrid with significantly less funding. We've spent much more than Real Madrid over the last 10, 15 years. Look, unbelievable amounts more. And look at the squads they've churned over and come back through again. Do you know what I mean? It's madness, bruv. I know times are
nah,
different.
man.
100 million on Ronaldo. We spent 100 million on Declan Rice. I know there's, a little difference between the times, but do you know what I mean? We're just not signing
I
players.
actually said something about that yesterday, Aaron. Yeah, sorry to cut in.
No, you
I
good.
said, I said, when you pay because he twisted it, like Igal twisted it and tried to make it out as in I said that Rice is a shit player. No, no, no. What I meant is like 110 million would get you a different kind of player. Go look at players that are bought for 110 million and compare them to what we have. Do you really deep down, do you really think Rice is worth 110? Do you
Yeah.
let's be honest here, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, what? He
Even
worth
with
about 70 million
yeah,
there or
like
thereabouts, yeah. Give or take a couple of mil, yeah.
even with the whole I know inflation, whatever, but I just don't think 110 million is his price.
Yeah.
But who am I? You know, who am I? They're not gonna listen to people like me and you and everything. They're like it all roses and you know, they're butterflies and oh, everything's
Yeah.
nice, everything's good. You know, just support the team and that kind of thing. Like
What a
it's do you know what I'm
pathetic
saying?
mentality. That's because
Exactly.
everyone that says things like that just absolute losers in life, mate. I'm telling you, they've never been through any difficulty. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because they're probably in the generation where you actually don't have to do anything to get anything anymore. Do you know what I mean? All you got to do is, do you know what I mean? Just support the team, be good. Do
Yeah.
you know what I mean? They haven't lived through anything. Do you know what I mean? Nothing's been hard for them. That's what it's just like. Oh, just support the team. No, I don't want to just support the team. I want to support the team. I want to support the winning team as well. Man, do you know what
Swear.
I mean? I started watching
And no,
Arsenal in
and you're a
1996.
customer, and we're a customer,
Yeah,
Aaron, right? Like when you're a customer, you have the right to give a feedback. It's just how it
yeah,
is. When you pay £1 for Coca-Cola, I like to give Coca-Cola as a analogy. Why? Is because Coca-Cola kept the same standards for I don't know how many years. Coca-Cola never drops in the quality, right? I don't know anybody that drinks Coca-Cola. No, it never
yeah,
drops in quality. Yeah, but if Coca-Cola would drop in quality straight away, people would give feedback. Yeah,
yeah,
as us, as supporters, as Arsenal, for example, Aaron goes there every year, season ticket. You know, I try to catch about 10 to 15 games a season. He goes there, season ticket. Like he's paying big money for this shit. And
yeah.
then you lot come and tell him that, oh, you can't, or tell us, or tell people like Kenny Ken or Jez that been there for thousands of games and 2,000s of games. I don't know how long. And
Oh,
a lot
wow.
of people out there, you know, tell them that you can't give a feedback about this club. Yes, you can. Yes, you can, and it's your right and you can ask for success for this club. Why? It's because of the money we're spending. We're spending big money and we expect big results. We expect that kind of quality because the ticket's not the same amount as Burnley's ticket, for example, or Leicester City's ticket. Am I wrong? Am I lying? Am I lying,
Yeah,
Aaron?
no,
Like, it's
no,
not the
no,
same
no.
amount of money you spend.
Yeah. You can get a
If
season
you was,
ticket at Brighton for about 300 quid. Mine, which is nothing great, mine's 1,400 quid. That's not
yeah,
including. So you get four cup games, the Champions League games, and some for argument's sake, the FA Cup one that was 50 quid, I think, or something like that. And then throughout the rest of the Champions League home, do you know what they done last year when we drew Porto? Yeah, we drew Porto at home. The last 16. This club categorised that as a Category A fixture, and that cost 92 quid. That Porto at home in the Champions League last 16. They categorise that as A, the greedy bastards, mate.
yeah,
Greedy
yeah.
pigs. Come on,
Yeah.
man. That's
And
no
they
good.
expect you to just lap up everything and
Yeah,
just be all right with anything that you no. You pay big money, we expect big results. You know, we
yeah,
expect big quality. That's what we expect.
yeah.
Yeah. But it is what it is. It is what it is. Look at how many world-class players we had at Ivory. We don't have one world-class player now. We have Saliba, to be honest. But yeah, we don't. We don't have world-class players like we used to. I mean, obviously you, Aaron, you lived in the through the golden age. Like you were lucky enough to see, you know, I can see that little that smile on your face. It says a lot. I don't know about, you know what I'm saying? Oh, like, yeah,
My shirt. My shirt.
I know, man. Man, Arsenal, man, it's the reason why we fell in love with this club and it's just sucked the life out of us. But yeah, tell us a little bit about these world class players that we used to have. What happened? Why don't we get any world class players anymore? We've got Champions League, right? I thought Champions League gets you world class players. What happened? What happened?
We got Mourinho. World class. Mourinho. Fuck's
Marino,
sake.
bro.
He wasn't even the best player at Sociedad, for fuck's sake. A
I swear to
midfielder. Do you know
God.
what I
See,
mean? Oh, come off it.
see, the problem is, yeah, the problem is the reasons why I supported Arsenal, Rashid supported Arsenal, Aaron supported
Yeah,
Arsenal, and a whole load of other of this fan base and stuff here was because we supported Arsenal because of what they achieved, what they went for, what the standards were back then.
yeah,
The problem is now, yeah, we've fallen so far behind, and we've allowed these parasites of the cronkies to con us in just challenging or being top four is enough. And the problem is we've come so climatized to it, we've become so conditioned to it, is that it's become the standard. The standard why we supported Arsenal, why I supported Arsenal, was different back then. The
Yeah.
standard now is that Arsenal is a top four club that might challenge here and there, might win the winning cup, and that's the club that Arsenal is. And then you get the fan base that's saying, I do want the one a week, I do want to win this because I've never won it, but I don't expect my team, I don't expect Arsenal to do that year in, year out. Well, with the reason why you supported this club in the first place, well, me, I can't speak for everyone, but I would like to think the same for you, Rashid and Aaron, was because
yeah,
that was the expectation. We had the players back then with that expectation. You had Thierry come out and say, listen, Arsenal finished second. That's not good enough. But for the last fucking 20 years, yeah, these fucking owners have conned us into believing being a top four club and being in the just in the Champions League is good enough and is an achievement. And we haven't held the club accountable for these lackluster standards. Yeah. We've just come to accept it and think it's good enough. And even with this hypocritical fan base that say they want to win, but don't expect us to challenge every season, think is acceptable. The problem is we've become so climatized it for the last 20 years and think it's good enough. Or Arsenal
Yeah.
challenging for the league, well, that's good enough. Arsenal winning the odd club there is good enough. But then we want to act like a good club, act like a big club, but we don't hold Arsenal to the standards of becoming a big club. How do you want Arsenal to become a big club, but don't expect them to challenge for league every year?
Madness, isn't it?
Back for that second. You know
Madness.
what I mean? And for the last 20 years, we have become acceptance of this bollocks that the club has fed us for so many years that it's that oh it's we're not gonna challenge for the league the season. We're not gonna win the Champions League, but we'll qualify for it and go into the knockout rounds. And the majority of this fan base have just rolled with it and they've been brainwashed and literally they just get leached out for their money for the kits that they buy every season for the season tickets, you know what I mean? And the club just roll out and say, oh yeah, we're gonna do this, we're gonna challenge, we're gonna do this. Every couple of years they feed us a whole new couple of a whole, throw a gas bomb in front of us and say, well, for the next couple of years we'll do this, and they think, all right, full. Well, yeah, we've brainwashed them for the next couple of years, lads. We've set the expectation that this is the trajectory for the next couple of years, and then it doesn't go to plan, and we start a whole new fucking process, and then it's the same cycle again and again. The thing is, the
Repeat,
reasons
isn't it?
why I supported this club and other people supported this club is not what it is now. And for us, the fan base is part of the blame because the thing is, some of us have accepted this and allowed it to happen. While before, the standard was for Arsenal, coming second was not good enough. Even the players we had said it was not good enough. to the
Yeah.
point where at the end of the season, just getting for Champions League, we was to celebrate that. We've gone from second not being acceptable to getting Champions League football is something to celebrate about. That's how far the standards have fallen. This is the problem with this club. We've allowed the standards to fallen, and the majority of the fan base have just allowed it and has become acceptable.
Yeah.
We should not have allowed this standard for Arsenal, for a club like Arsenal to be acceptable.
Wow. Wow, wow, Ozzy, you still got energy like that, man. We still got energy like that. You can go for another 3 hours.
Mate.
Fuck, you know,
Yeah,
you
pretty,
No,
would.
but
pretty
that's
That
the
awkward
was
to be
truth.
enough,
fair,
man.
isn't it? Yeah.
No, no,
Well,
no, no,
That's the
no,
truth.
no.
When I
We're
grew
not-
up watching
He's
Arsenal,
still,
yeah, I
he's
had
still
Thierry
going
Henry,
hard.
bro. I had Thierry Henry saying Arsenal finishing second. No, not good enough. Now, tell
Yeah,
me one player
unacceptable,
in
bro.
this squad right now would say that right now.
Crazy. Okay, look at this
Tell me,
comment right here.
tell me the players in this squad, yeah, they go around and hold each other excited. Bro, how many times have we heard in them that 14 that 40, that unbeaten title squad go, listen, oh, Vieira
Yeah, I
used to
know, I
get
know.
onto Henri used to get onto Vieira, so Campbell used to get onto my. Bro, if these clubs
Yeah,
just
it's
go
true.
home and think, oh, sorry, oh, yeah,
Yeah.
oh, yeah, we were tired, lads. Oh, yeah, we didn't squeeze enough lemon out of the lemons, guys,
Yeah.
today. Maybe next time, if we squeeze a little bit harder pause, we might win. You know what I mean?
Hey,
that
like I
fucking
said,
lemons thing, man, isn't it?
thanks.
Oh,
Oh,
Or
it's absolute
maybe,
joke. It's an
maybe if we
absolute
get
joke.
more generators for the electricity, guys, we might have more electricity next time.
Be the light bulb. Be the light bulb, guys. Be the light bulb, bro. Nah, but
pathetic.
seriously, look at this comment right here, people. Yeah, look at this comment, bro. Big up everybody that's locked in. Real Madrid scored 160 million less than ours. Look at the team and the squad to ours. Said disgracia, and it is, bro.
It is.
It is
But how many?
160
But
million
listen, Barra and
less.
Saliba in the in the centre back position, yeah. Who
Yeah,
gets into that squad?
Gal will tell
probably
you all of
Gabriel. Yeah, I will tell you
them.
all of them. Yes, he
Every
didn't let
single
me
one of
leave.
them.
Yeah, the
Aaron,
delusion is
he
real,
didn't
man.
let me at him. He didn't let me at him. I'm joking. He didn't say anything. But like the others, it was just too many of us against one of him. I would want a one-on-one, with these people, bro. I would want a one-on-one
Hmm.
with these people, and I don't mean
Charity
physically.
boxing match, mate. No,
No, no,
charity. Yeah,
no.
I mean physically. Yeah, 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 yeah.
Just think it's YouTube. It's
I want
YouTube,
to
Aaron.
see it.
Hey, but listen, any of these man wanna do the boxing thing for YouTube? I'm on it, bro. It's big
Hey,
dollars.
big up Mama Flossie in the chat, bro. Big up Mama Flossie. Big up Mama. Big up. Nah, but I don't
Big
mean
up to
it.
everyone in the chat. Make sure you like and subscribe, man.
Yeah,
We've
bro.
been
No,
here
no.
for almost 3 hours. Come on.
It's been
The least you
lovely.
can
It's
do
been
is like
lovely.
and subscribe, people. Make sure you like and subscribe to Aaron's channel as well. X-rated.
100%. 100%, bro. He's one of us. He's one of us. And yeah, Aaron, thank you very much for being here. I know that we need to bounce. All of us need to bounce, get on
Yeah,
with our
no,
lives,
pleasure, man.
whatever. Go find something else to do, and just, yeah, people. Don't mind this manager. Don't mind this manager. His time is nearly coming. His time is nearly coming. We've been through the hard part, so hopefully there is light at the end of the tunnel. But Aaron, thank you so much for being here, bro. You already know, legend, bro, legend, man. Where we had a lot of fun today, you know. Pause, talking about everything, chopping it up. Ozzy, you already know, my guy, legend as well,
Big
bro.
up.
Thanks for jumping on, bro. It
No
was it
worries.
was a lit chat, lit live. It
Wicked,
was
man.
we couldn't even get to the press conference. I couldn't even I should have expected it. I
Fun
should have
that
expected
shit,
it.
bro. That's a whole load of
Yeah,
waffle,
we
bro.
didn't even we didn't even
He
get to
just
the
wants
press
to fight
conference.
now, doesn't he, Ozzy? He just wants to scrap.
Let me
Ozzy
at
in
him. Let
there,
him
he's
at him.
squeezing his
Hey,
fist.
bro.
He
Hey,
doesn't need
listen. Listen, bro. They should put me in Arteta in the ring and say 15 million prize money. I'll mash him up, blood.
Let me get Arteta in the neck. Hey,
that.
bro, there's an African guy. I need to get the video. When I get the video, You guys will see it, but it's crazy.
Yeah, I've
This
seen that
African
one.
guy.
I've
You seen
seen
it?
that one. Yeah.
Let me grab Arteta by the neck. Let me grab somebody pay for my and I'm genuine, yeah.
I'll pay for his
If
flight ticket, blood.
exactly, I'll pay for his flight ticket. I don't know if he needs a visa or not, but like I'll pay for his flight ticket. I swear to God, bro. I think he's in Nigeria or something, that guy.
Yeah,
But he's
yeah, yeah.
hilarious. He's
No,
hilarious,
he's
man.
too funny, man. Big up to
But
him.
yeah, but yeah, big up to everyone locked in. Big up to Aaron, Ozzy again, everybody, bro. And
Big
we're
up.
out, bro. Everybody out apart from the set piece coach.
Conke and
Yeah.
Arteta out.
All of them out, apart from the set piece coach. Take the dog.
Take the lemons and the light bulb.
Yeah.
The